That should be none of your business. It's really none of your. Just in my case, for example, I don't pray for it, but in case one of my family members gets killed back home, and maybe people start calling my dad from the US, from the UK, I can tell you for sure, I will be in charge of those calls. My dad won't say shit. He will tell them, call my daughter. If you want to find out everything, I refer you back to my daughter, because he thinks that I am more open to handle those people. So is okay now. For example, he trusted his uncle.
I don't know where.
Let me land.
You're not letting us know flying.
He trusted his brother. If you guys think his brother is not handling things the right way, right?
We don't think.
Why is not his son, but that's his brother. That's the person he trusts. Now, if the brother is not doing the right thing, is it his fault? Haven't you ever trusted the wrong people in your life? And by the way, in what way? What makes you think who you are is not doing the right thing? These people work with lawyers.
Can I lend
These
them
people work with lawyers. Excuse me. You have been talking for some time now. These people work with their lawyers. Do you think these people just take decisions without their lawyers giving them advice? Their lawyers tell them what to do, the right step to take. These people
work with lawyers. Which lawyers there? Papariano is saying now, me and Papariano on the same planet. You are just nearby, next to our planet, but you want to drag us into your planet. But we don't fit in there.
I'm not trying to drag you into my planet. Excuse me, AB, I don't even care about what you think. I care about because Papariano
with your opinion.
Who wants to engage him?
Opinion. I'm saying
Papariano asked that who wants. That's why I'm here. I didn't come here for you. But you came up and you were talking and talking and talking.
I wasn't talking to you. I was saying my opinion.
Okay, so then that's fine. I'm also saying my opinion.
Don't you understand me?
I'm also saying my opinion. You think about MOHBAD is not fighting for justice. Why don't you go to Nigeria? Go to Nigeria and show us how to fight for justice.
I'm saying my opinion.
Okay. Can you go to Nigeria and show us how to fight for justice?
Wait, I will
you go to Lagos and show us how it's done.
Wait, I say how I feel. Just wait, and then I say how I
I'm trying to explain to you. You can't just come up here and say shit about this man.
No, that's you who is full of yourself.
You are the one who's full of yourself. How can you say this man is not fighting for justice for his son?
He was. Did you hear me? He was in the beginning.
And he stopped. And what's your reason for saying that? Because he's referring you to his brother. He's referring you to his brother. That's because he trusts his brother.
Can I ask you a question, please? Can I ask you a question, please? Can I ask you a question, please? Hold on, Abby, hold on. Can I ask you a question, please, tell us?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, you can.
All right. So since Abby has her reasons and you also have your reasons, and I want just to ask you this question direct. What over 9 months or over 9 months now as when you are done in justice?
That's what my question.
Well, they went to NMS lab at Pennsylvania.
And what has that yield?
Of course, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, sure. You're right.
And then what did he do?
What? I just said what he did.
Okay. So
that's wrong. Okay, let me just clarify this. Let me clarify this.
He went right in and had a conversation.
Hold on. Yeah, I heard you. Let me clarify this. That was done after people clamored that I think it was on Papariano platform that we were deliberating that what is the next move since we have gotten the results from the government? What are we going to do to even fight back since the government have given us the results? And we said, some people suggested that we should start a protest in US and let them know that did they get the sample or not. And that was when Baba and his team took it upon themselves that they have to do that protest.
Excuse me.
But do you know, hold on, let me land. I allowed you to talk. Let me land. Okay. But did you know that there has been some narrative way before then that this sample that the government said they took to US to go and do autopsy on, there was no sample in the NMS lab that they said. But this team did not even do anything about that. They were all waiting that if they bring that thing up as an argument, they will say, let us wait for the government. And now the government has given us a result. And that is when they now said, okay, yes, they have to go and do the protest. Where was all those things? Why was all those research not done then?
Okay.
Why are we still here?
Can I answer? Can I answer your question?
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like when when one or two persons said that they called the lab and the lab said they didn't receive any sample, I personally feel like a legal, like either a lawyer or someone who really understands law, asks them to wait till the government gives them these results, like these are the results on paper, and they submit it at the courts or at the coroner court or whatever, that these are the results and we got them from NMS lab. At that point, you have like some documents you can use to back up your claims. Like you can take these documents and say, these are the documents they gave to us, not just based on, we heard that they were sending the samples to the lab and now we called the lab. No, it has more weight when you wait for them to take it to court and then you get whatever they submitted at the court and you use it to take it back to the lab. As far as I'm concerned, I feel like they actually said that as a trap. They acted like they were not working on anything. Most of the time, he makes use of the word under G, and a lot of people really find a fault with that statement. But the truth of the matter is, when you're dealing with this kind of a case, you shouldn't be very flippant. Like, oh, this is our next plan. This is what we are planning to do. This is what we are... No. So they were definitely planning to work on that, but they wanted those people to continue deceiving themselves to bring the deception to the court, and then they can use that to nail them. So that's what I think. You guys really want him to be very expressive, but he can't be very much expressive in this kind of a case. Most of the time, you need to hit the nail before you talk. You guys just want to, let's talk, come and talk. No. When you talk, people listen and they can plan ahead of you. Maybe if they had come earlier and said, oh, we are at NMS lab, the government would have changed whatever result they had there. They would have said they had sent it to UK instead. And it would have still be the same step. They would have to redo whatever they did at UK. They have to go, at NMS lab, they'll have to go to UK, which would be the same waste of time. So I really don't understand what problem you guys have with these people.
Stainless, with what you have said so far, it is still going back to the team we have around Baba MOHBAD. Because I'm using we now, not just leaving them alone, and not doing anything.
They have done
and that. Also, Baba himself, yes, we understand he's grieving, he's doing all this, he's saying that and that, he's crying, blah, blah, blah. We understand that. Yes, he lost his child. And he's not the only one to lose a child. He's not the first person to lose a child. And God forbid, he won't be the last. You understand? So that doesn't mean that he shouldn't be a man of him. Please, mute, who is this? That doesn't mean he shouldn't be a man of his own and make his own decision. If you give somebody a power of attorney or someone to control a narrative for you, and you are referring people to that person, and people are saying this person is not doing right by us, you should be able to stand up and say something that, okay, Mr. Man, people are saying this, people are saying that. Then you should address it. Okay, he should be a man of himself. He doesn't just, he did not lose his mouth. He lost his son, not his mouth.
Excuse me, please. You guys are saying he's not doing the right thing. I asked you to point out the things, like you pointed out one.
See, see, let me tell you something. Can you wait. Hold on, Stainless. Hold on, Stainless. You said we should point out something. I will tell you for free that Mr. Muiwa and the team around him and the team around Babarada, they are all very, very retarded. Most of the things that are happening right now, hold on. I'm not sorry to say this. Hold on. Most of it that are happening right now has been analyzed a long time ago. They either look down on it or they didn't want to do it. But when it's 9 minutes for something to happen, they will stand up and say they are doing something, and they have written to the courts, and the lawyer is working on it. What are they working on? Didn't you know this thing is supposed to be done? For example, Breketa is saying, how much is autopsy? Are you telling me you are going to the Breketa and you don't know the price autopsy is? Didn't you know you want to do autopsy before?
Imagine. And then
those are things we are talking about.
Cell phone forensics. What are they saying about it? What are they saying? Baba was asked, what is it that you want to do? Have you sued anybody? Just 2 questions. 2. He wasn't under any duress.
Of course, he's working with his lawyer, and he can't sue anyone his lawyer hasn't advised him to. His lawyer hasn't advised him. Lawyer. So you should phone the lawyer, not him.
Let's not. We all love Baba. I love Baba so much.
What is your concern about Baba MOHBAD?
My concern about Baba MOHBAD is that I see him as an uneducated person, old person, who is really not social, like he's not very, you guys expect him to act like a university lecturer or whatever. He's not any of that.
And Silas, can I ask you one question?
This man doesn't trust people because he has been a victim of people coming as good people and maybe recording his phone call. Even when he talks, I really prefer him not to talk because he can easily sell himself out because he's really not, I don't want to use a bad word, but he feels like he's not very intelligent and he can't handle a lot of things. And I want people to understand that fact before bashing him, understand that this is an old guy who hasn't traveled outside Nigeria and his mind is as small as whatever you can think of. The fact that he has bad people around him, he trusts those people. It's not his fault. He trusts them. And he feels like what they're doing is the right thing. And I feel like his lawyer made him to understand that one step at a time. And so far, we've been doing the right thing. That's what I feel. That's what I think about this guy.
Can I ask you something? Don't you think where we are, we need international help?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So would you believe me if I say somehow someone has spoken to Baba about CNN and Baba said Muyiwa?
Yeah, would you believe I think it's the right thing?
Yes, but do you know how long has that been spoken or communicated to Muyiwa?
I'm sure, but I think they are waiting on CNN to give them the go-ahead. I don't think we'll just wake up and go to CNN and have an interview. No, CNN needs to contact him.
Can I clarify something? CNN just wants just details of Muyiwa. They are not yet at that stage of requesting for CNN, for CTCs and all the like. Just the details. So you can't just, there's a way of starting and launching and logging in. You can't just go straight into the computer. So logging in, you need a password. They just need that password. And that password is Muyiwa. So far, why does it take Muyiwa this long to communicate with the CNN?
So how are you sure?
That's why I'm asking you.
Do you have any evidence?
I have, yes.
Okay.
I've been thinking, listen, I do not want to
contacted him and he told them he's not ready. Can you
hang in there, please. I cannot disclose the names of the people I've spoken with. That's why I took my time. I never asked Papariano. I'm hardly up here. Hardly. I'm always down on the comment section. So the reason why I came up is because I needed to support, to show Papariano that we are on the same planet, and I know why you're feeling that way, because that's the way I'm feeling. And I have spoken, and I
want you to show us the proof. You could maybe just show us an email sent from CNN. Maybe CNN sent him an email and he didn't respond. Can you show us that? You don't need to call names. Just show us this is an email or this is a recorded.
I'll just give you. I will not give you that. I don't trust you.
You don't have to, of course, then I can believe what you're saying.
Wait,
Excuse me, you should talk with proof. I don't believe you to. I don't trust you to believe whatever you say. You can't just come up on the platform with 200 plus people and say this. You need to back up whatever claim you have.
Wait,
Yes, please.
You can ask the as well, yeah. Or you can talk to the people who are close to the legal team. One of them.
No, I want to talk to you because I heard it from you. I heard it from you. Why should I not going to evidence from some other person? I heard it from you, so I expect you to prove it.
I'll disclose it once it's sorted. Okay? Disclose it, not now. Yes, not now. That people have spoken within their inboxes.
No. It's not about, did you talk with CNN in their inbox? And
not me talking. Yeah, not me talking.
So who are those people you talk to? And who told you I trust the people you talk to?
No, same thing. Once it's sorted, we will talk about it. But it seems like it's hard. It's been communicated to me, but it's hard. Maybe we are even blaming him. Yeah, maybe we are even Maybe we are even blaming. Maybe we are even blaming him. His hands are tied up as well.
Papa, I have a question.
Why is Baba not seeing that Muiwa's hands are tied up?
Oh, wow.
You see.
So, Papa, I know we heard your analysis, we heard your submission. And now, based on what you have said that I listened to, you were saying Baba went to the house and Baba saw blood and all of that. He didn't take pictures and the rest of it. Now, let's say that was Baba's fault. I want to ask a question. That house, do they not have cook? Do they not have gatesman? Do they not have neighbors? Were there no witnesses to those things? When they took MOHBAD to the hospital and they brought him back according to what they said, where were the witnesses that saw all the rowdiness and all of those things? Like, where are the witnesses? Baba said he saw blood. Like, he did not shout, he did not scream, he did not call anybody to come and see what he has just... Because when you go in somewhere and you see blood of your son, the first thing, you're supposed to be scared and ask questions. What did he do? The cook, the gatesman, please, Papa, I know, please, I would like to know if they have no neighbors, no gatesman, no cook, please.
Let's start by saying that so far nobody has been identified as MOHBAD gatesman, no. As identified as MOHBAD chef so far. In fact, we had that because these guys, they are all young, they are all less than, also 27 years old, who live in that house, 27 or lesser. So, and they are very young, and as a result, they can cook for themselves. Adura can cook jollof rice and fried rice. Wumi can do fried rice, she can do semo. She can also do amala by herself. I think she has energy, when you see her. I mean, I don't know how energetic you can work. Maybe she can even beat you. She's strong enough to do, to cook by herself. But I don't know how strong you are. So let me not say whether she can beat you. I mean, you guys will fight at most. So I don't think that there is a chef or a gatesman in that house. There is no chef or gatesman.
Papa, I know, okay. Let's assume no gatesman, no chef, no
because again, why I said so? When Prime Boy, through his director, needed to go get MOHBAD's bag, it was still one of those guys who live in their house that opened the gate for the person to take the bag. So,
and also Papariano, the testimony of spending. I want to answer you later. Hold on, before you move on. In the testimony of spending, I think there was a place when he said, when they asked if Wumi was a cooking wife, and he said no, that most times it was Adura that used to cook for them, for MOHBAD rather, or maybe generally. So they still cook for themselves, and I don't think there's a cook or there's anybody there who has a gatesman also.
Okay, how about the neighbors in the building? Because when that thing is happening, when they were running around, according to them, they said they took bike or whatever. All those running around, that street, there were no neighbors.
You know, Loretta, the problem we have here, right? Baba MOHBAD, him not having the experience how to go about this case, okay, is a major problem. What happened to MOHBAD is very saddening. It's saddened every human being. Every person who have lives in them and who respect human life, will be saddened by what happened to MOHBAD. But how do we get this information? How do we know the truth? It's by being truthful to ourselves and by being ready to help, not just take advantage of the situation. Yeah. We begin to enrich ourselves and become famous and all of these things. Okay, it shouldn't go this way. That is not the right way. Now, what I'm saying so is this: the family itself, okay, should have tried to conduct their own investigations. Most of these things that we TikTokers are saying, some of these things should be coming authoritatively from the family. The family by now, when I say the family, the Baba MOHBAD and any part of his family who wants justice from MOHBAD, okay, should have taken their time, go to that neighborhood, speak to the neighbors, okay, look for that particular neighbor, ask them questions, to everybody in that house. Adura, I don't even know. I'm not even sure that Adura has spoken to his father.
But do you know it's not even still late? It's not too late. Like, you can go there. There are people that sell, I'm very sure, maybe groceries or tomatoes or whatever around that street. Ask them, what did they see? What did they witness on that fateful day? What happened? Like, they're supposed to know something, right?
No one said tomatoes name about us.
No grocery store, nothing at all on that street.
No. There's a store around there. There is a store, like all these kiosks or stuff like that around there.
Exactly.
That's how we saw the news. But anyway, you see, again, right, most of the...
Because according to what they were saying, that they went to the hospital, they brought the body back, and all those times, they are supposed to be tense and panic, and, people are supposed to even be around. The place is supposed to be crowded with people.
Let's not forget something, right? From the whole of this family, the person who has still demonstrated that they really want justice for MOHBAD is MOHBAD father. Okay? MOHBAD father, out of everybody in that family, Wunmi doesn't want justice. Wunmi has done nothing. In fact, Wunmi has frustrated the process to get justice. Mama MOHBAD has done nothing. In fact, MOHBAD mother has frustrated the process to get justice, has intimidated people, who has caused people looking for justice. Wunmi has caused people looking for justice. They have threatened people looking for justice and even tried to get people arrested, people looking for justice.
Because
the middle person here, just wait now. The Baba MOHBAD is still the one who will give that credit as someone who is out there who wants justice for his own son. But now, we want to be very careful, okay, that just because he's saying it with his mouth, by mouth, okay, we will say he wants justice. But now, when we follow up with his actions are questionable. That is what we are looking at. His actions are questionable. The whole world is behind you. The money is there. Lawyers are there. Okay? In fact, if you don't know how to do, on several occasions, people have advised you on things to do. Okay? And when you look at this thing that are advising you to do, suddenly you are referring the public to somebody who is not even a professional. When you want to train your child, when you want to, let me say, for instance, you want a service for your own child. You want to teach your child mathematics. Still, I hope you're listening. You want to teach your child mathematics, physics, whatever. Do you send somebody who is a banker to go and teach your child mathematics? Or you send somebody who has experience in that field to go and teach your child mathematics? Do you send someone to go and teach your son mathematics because that person is your brother or your sister, because you trust that person, or just more of a professional, somebody who has the ideas and have what it takes to get the job done? You see, whatever business, please wait, no, let's discuss. Whatever business that you, because someone is your family, let the person handle it. At the end of the day, you will lose it. But if you yourself have understanding about life, you should know that families are just there to rub minds together. Call yourself, ask yourself, support each other in prayers. But when it comes to taking charge of a more important and serious thing, let's let professionals, those who are trained to do it, let's give them the full go ahead to get the job done. The reason why this case has been like this is because so many persons who have the zeal, who have the skills, who can get this done better, they have been kicked out, they have been kicked away, they have been set so many names, they have been called many names. At the end of the day, a very important case like this is now put in the hand of some people just because they are blood related, not because they have the exposure, not because they have the capacity, but because they are blood related. And that becomes a problem to the case and to everybody. And it becomes something to deal with. Because, for example, now, MOHBAD father by now, either him or his team, okay, especially if he had a human rights activist, like a foundation that was in this particular case, they would have been the one to go do all these investigations. By now, they would have spoken to the director of that hospital. The manager and the director of that hospital would have been spoken to. They would have gotten some evidence from the two hospitals, which is going to be handful of evidence. If you ask them right now how many handful of evidence they have, why I continue to say so many evidences has been lost. When you get to that, as you saw so much blood, okay? You didn't take the picture of it. You didn't take a record of it, okay? We understand the tension that was at that moment, okay? But not having those evidence was one of the mistakes that happened to this case. Because now we understand it's human. This way, right away. We understand the human error here, which can happen to anybody, but we advise of the right thing that should be done in case, because we are learning from this case, learning from this platform. This case is a case study. For example, the Bamishe case, a lady who went into a bus, okay, she has used her phone to capture the number of that bus. She entered the bus. While she was in the bus, immediately she felt something suspicious. Okay, she called her friend and she started recording. The phone was on record. We could hear her last moment before she was raped and killed and thrown out of the bus. We have those evidences from the voice note that she left and that she has with her friend. Okay, and all of these informations were further used for investigation. Okay, on the side of the family, we understand that the man do not have that exposure. But again, you have lost so much evidence. Now there are other areas, okay, that people expected you to have acted. You have lost some evidence. Now other areas to get much evidence, yet you're not doing nothing about those areas. Okay, because you claim you have a lawyer. Don't forget, if you have a lawyer, lawyers don't just do anything. You must know what you want before you get a lawyer. Lawyer is not your father, they are not your mother. You will get a lawyer, you will tell your lawyer, sue this person. Then the lawyer will sue the person. Lawyer can't come and be telling you who you should sue, who you shouldn't sue. Lawyer you have to tell them the story. If you tell them the story, then the lawyer should be able to tell that, okay, these persons who want to sue them, it would be good to sue them now, or let's wait a little bit for them to commit more. Okay, all of these are strategies of the lawyers. We understand these ones. All of this. This is 9 good months. This is 9 good months. In 9 months, have you sued anybody on your child's birth? No. And even if you write any petition, who are the people writing these petitions? Okay? Lawyers that have been proven to technically. Just give me 1 minute.
All right, before it comes, let me continue my question, because in my opinion, I don't think it's too late to go back to that street where MOHBAD lived, the street The next house after Mohbad's own, the people living there, the grocery store or whatever that is there, POS or whatever that is on that street, ask them, on this day, what did they witness? People that were present, who did they see? Like, I don't understand. Lawyer. What are the lawyers doing? Or are the lawyers part of the people trying to cover this justice? Because you're supposed to be doing something, not going to Brekete and going here and there, granting interviews without doing nothing.
Loretta.
That's
Loretta.
the right word you just said. The lawyers are
if you are telling Baba this now, Baba will likely tell you that you should go and tell Muyiwa, that Muyiwa will attend to that. Maybe at the end of the day, they won't do that. They won't do anything about it. What you're saying is right. What you're saying is true and is right.
Yeah, all right. So as I was saying, so one, it is too late, okay, to go around and say you want to do this because one, the people living around them might have been corrupted. Okay, anybody that commits a crime that does evil, we do everything to see that they damage all evidences. Same way they say there's no camera in that house, okay. Same way they want to find a way to create people's mind, especially if you are coming from the standpoint of begging. People who have money, they can do more of influence and damages to the case than you who just going to pray and to act genuinely. Okay. So anyway, let's put all this aside. Okay. What we are seeing is this: when we look at the lawyers that are with him, okay, autopsy is not done since last year till now. Are lawyers not aware that autopsy needed to be done all of this time? All this while? I did not aware. Any lawyer who is not aware, a lawyer came out, said Mohbad body. Mohbad doesn't have any mark in his body. That what social media is saying, they are just making noise. That is our lawyer, the Odumosu himself, Taiwo Odumosu. I quote him. That Mohbad doesn't have any mark in his body. Okay, and the public complained. Can you tell this lawyer to go away? We don't want this lawyer. All right. But what did he do? He still keep that lawyer. He's being conditioned by some underground people who doesn't even have money. They only have sentiment. Okay. Now you have a lawyer that will say sack. You refuse to sack that lawyer. You are still paying that lawyer. And now, without telling the public, you went to borrow money to get another lawyer to come and join that lawyer. And now you want the public to be paying the new lawyer you got. The previous one, sack that one. It's not functioning. We don't say anything that one is doing. You refuse. What is going on with this man that the public don't understand, that don't know? We came into this case to help. But when we look at the way we are being taken, it's like we are the one forcing him to get justice. He should be ahead of everybody on anything good for justice for Mohbad. If really he wants justice. It is one thing to say I want justice because he's a pastor, he wants to have a good name. How can my own son die? And me, I'm a pastor. And the whole public is crying. And me, I'm not crying with them. Anybody would want to join the public. But it's not to join the public. Do you really mean it? And how do you know that you mean it? Through your actions. So many persons have accused this man of killing his son. And the public have continued to charge him to sue these people. You know what happens? They will write a petition that they will know very well that this petition goes nowhere. Okay? Then they are just doing it because you demanded for it, not because they want it. Then they will tell you we have written it, it's not going anywhere. Now let the public do it by bringing their own lawyers. You give consent. Let public take charge of the case. You said no. Then it means you are complicit. It means you are complicit with whatever that is happening.
Actually, that I can understand.
The public understand.
When it involves family members.
Let's say you're in Cameroon, okay? Maybe Ghana or any of this one country, okay? And you know the system. There is a way when you are dealing with these officers, okay? You have to know how to go about the case. Corruption is not a good thing, but there are some countries whereby you don't just submit it. Submit your form. You also help. You also see some officers behind the door. Okay, you put pressure on them, and you visit them all the time, and you show really your concern about the case. They have no choice. Okay? These guys don't follow up with any petition. They are just doing it to submit it. They will tell that they have done it. Now what else do you want? They are doing everything to show to you, not because they want it. They should be the one fighting and worried, but they are not. There's a public that is much pained, and they will keep using dirty words like, you cannot be paid more than them. They say we can't be paid more than them, but we are giving them more insight every day what to do. They who are more paid more than us, they are not giving us insight. They're not telling us what we want to hear. You understand? And that is how we deduce that, it's like these guys are having us for a ride. It's like these guys are just mocking at us behind the door. And then I came out again. I realized that people have been gifting this man, and some persons are around him. Okay? And they are taking this money. The public, when the man go live, that's why last time I said nobody should be gifting that man again. If you like the man, just send money on his Access Bank account or in the GoFundMe. That is at most if you want to support him. In his TikTok, you are buying gifts expensively, sending expensive gifts, sending to him. Others have their PayPal there, collecting that money. And when you try to open his own eyes to this, those same people will go tell him that you are an enemy. The man has come to my platform twice. They told him to drop, and he dropped. Where is his own heart as a man at this age? There are so many persons in the situations, but MOHBAD is more intelligent and more educated than many people, and they will act differently from how he's acting. It's just, I don't see, if I bring him here, speak to him, you will see so many errors, so many things that you will not expect. The reason why they keep protecting him not to speak to me, I understand me myself. That's why I said from the beginning, don't bring him here. Because I measure people before I speak to them. Okay, I know what their capacity is. If you know that you don't know how to you don't know how to get something done. Okay, pray to your God. If you really believe your God, God, please send me good people who will help me fight for justice. Let them come, let them be around me. Or expose every other person who is not fighting for justice, who's around me. And it will be done. People have been telling this about time. Have a PRO. Will be the one to pay the PRO. You know what? Some people like Grexon and Muyiwa, they are like advisors to this man. No matter what we see wrong here, they don't see it wrong. And that is how you know that this man is being misadvised. If you don't call out the man himself, all of them will not run. And whatever they do, they keep saying they are hiding under the umbrella of that man. If everybody is hiding one umbrella, okay, take off the umbrella, they will get scattered. Now rain will beat them. But MOHBAD is the one that we should call out. If we call him out, his eyes will be open. Then he will question those people. He will tell them, these are questions put to me. Now, what have you guys achieved since this time? And they will look at him, he will look at them. They will laugh. They will both laugh.
For me, there are other ways to get justice. Like, at what point and where did they change MOHBAD to take a bike, according to their story? To take a bike.
Baba should have investigated all of those things. It should
at what point? Who were there? Where? What junction? Where?
Now you have to ask. Who do you want to ask? Listen, I'm trying to put it straight. Don't just speak like that. Put it straight. Make it real. This is how you ask about it. You go to the hospital because now you can't see that bike there again. That bike that carry MOHBAD, you can't see the bike there if you go to the. But what you can do is this: go to the hospital. Tell them, please, I want to see the camera, how my son was brought here. They claim that it was Okada that brought MOHBAD. So camera, can we please see how this guy was brought here? That's where you start to go to the two hospitals. You want to see how your son was brought there. They will tell the camera is not functioning.
That's all lies. It just made up all these
things. But today, all these things we have been saying since September, what I'm saying right now is not new. We have been saying when Gurexi joined this case, he met us talking about these things. He learned through this platform about this case. But today, when you tell him to do those things, they don't want to do it. That's why he runs to platform where they don't think, they don't ask questions, where they only worship people, they like to praise people. Even me who is here, I reject every praise, every amount of glorification. Give it to God or give it to whoever, I don't care. Huh? They don't have any victory right now. Why prison people and shouting and for what?
Do you know why I'm saying that? Because I believe the hospital, they can deny that they don't have camera for that day, or it has tampered with or whatever.
How do you find out? How do you find out then?
No, when they go to ask, it's just an assumption.
Why are you going to ask now? Let's say you go there right now. What are you going to ask?
The MD or whatever they call them, right?
Which MD?
The hospital. Okay, are you talking about the bike?
See what I'm telling you, the best thing to do is to go there, tell the hospital you want to see how your son was brought to this hospital. Simple. Okay, if you tell them and they don't have the camera, then you ask them, how is my son brought here? You hear the explanation. From the explanation, if you're convinced, fine. If you're not convinced, then you challenge them why they don't have a camera. By suing them. You sue them. But you see them, they are just relaxed. Someone is there telling MOHBAD, relax. Giving him fake hope. That fake hope is what they are bringing to the public. They keep telling you a lot is going on the ground. Shit is happening on the ground. What spoiled this case is on the ground. You can't be fighting with the government and go on the ground. Government is the king and champion of underground. Any game you play with the government is more secretive more than you. They will put somebody there, who will be giving them all the informations. Because government work in secret. If government is here listening to me and you don't know. Okay? When you're fighting the government, you have to roll out. Tell me one thing that can be done on the ground. Nothing. Okay? Is it that you want to sue hospital that is on the ground? Hospital where what they did, the deed has already been done. There's no secret anymore. If you want to sue,
the ground is a cover up.
If you want to sue me, you'll be keeping it underground. You want to sue the king, you'll be keeping it underground. What do you want to do? Sue. Lawyer will just put it there, okay? By section 224 of the Constitution, this hospital violated this law. You can say publicly, you can say the deed has been done. Will that reverse the deed? You can say it out, make it out, they send it. You want them to punish him. You have evidence that the person did so. And then you sue the person. What is underground there? You want to go and do autopsy. You get your doctor. You tell a doctor to contact the Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center. Okay, we are representing this family. Okay, and want an appointment with you to come and do our autopsy. And hear their response. If they tell you that you must go to court, then you cannot sue them and ask them which law in this country says me, the father of the son, must go to court before I do autopsy on my own son, or on my own family member. Which law? You want to learn? Let's learn. When me I'm talking, right? Me I'm quoting law. Let them be quoting law to counter it, but they will not. They just and tell they'll be saying that Papa Rhino is there sitting just like very dark man. Very dark man is not going to inquest, of course, right? Sure, but it's speaking sense. Papa Rhino is just there sitting on his chair. It's not doing nothing. Now I ask them question. What do you expect me to do?
Yeah, are you the elder brother?
No, that's the question. What do you expect me to do? Okay, because if I come now and say, MOHBAD, take away Muyiwa and Grexy, let Papa Rhino come and advise you on what to do. They will not accept. All they want is that I should just leave my house. Okay, they have their lawyers. They don't know what to do with the lawyers. Me, I should go and be protesting. Am I stupid? I will tell my lawyer to go and protest. My lawyer, I want you to go to CNN tomorrow. Okay, to have an appointment with them to expose the government. Yeah. My lawyer will do so for me. I will use my lawyers well. If this lawyer doesn't accept, I get a new lawyer. You come on, they go. Simple. My lawyer will be the one on the front. I will be coming behind them, and I will be guided legally what to do. Not all this one. They are sending you guys to go and take bullets for nothing. Arifa that is gone now. All of the West to all of them. Well, who is standing for them? Who? They want to put you in trouble. They will tell you go and do it. When they have lawyer, they don't know how to manage the lawyer, but they want you to go and be taken front. Why then are they the legal team? Why are they the advisors of the lawyers? Lawyers can't do anything unless MOHBAD tell them, because they need money. If the lawyer may tell you that, okay, we need to sue this person, but this is the process. It's going to take this amount of money. It's going to take this. Baba may say, I don't have the money. Don't forget, there was a time they didn't tell us that money was their problem. They come at April time of GoFundMe, saying, and they were shortage of money. Many things were not done before since January because there was not enough money. So many things was not done because there was not enough money. Did you guys tell the public and tell me what are those many things? In this case, there are no many things. Autopsy, okay. Autopsy and toxicology 1. DNA for baby Liam. What are the many things?
Papa, I know. But wait, now the deed has
the price for autopsy and toxicology is like $1 million, like $1,000.
Please, the deed has been done now, right? Now, moving forward, what do you think they should do?
You see, you must first remove Muyu and Grexy from the side of MOHBAD. One, they have destroyed the case. But if at all anybody really want to help, okay, you only need to ask Baba MOHBAD. Baba, Stainless, are you there? Stainless. Stainless. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
You only need to ask Baba MOHBAD. Baba, what do you want? Tell us what happened. What are your problems? What are the things you are worried about? And then explain to the man the different possibilities. Baba, do you really want us to go this way? But these are the things we are likely to confront. These are the things, this is what's going to go. If we go this way, this thing you're seeing right now, okay? If we start it now, it may take time. But are you ready to go this way or you want to negotiate? They'll give you all options.
Brian also notes that Baba MOHBAD as well might be trying to protect his own family because Adura, I think they say Adura is his son or something. I don't know who Adura is.
Then the public should know what he's doing. Not that we'll be a crime and he's not with us.
Yeah, he has the problem. He's trying to protect some people as well.
And how do you know that? In Bereketen, they told him to talk about what happened under an oath. Okay? There are some things he didn't say there, which is wrong. Blessing called him before he go to that house. He said nobody called him before he went to MOHBAD house. That they were calling the mother. That he took the phone from the mother and then they told him to go back home. But his brain told him that I should go to my son's home. Blessing called him and Prime Boy called him 3 times. That same time. Why is he protecting? Why is he not talking about Prime Boy calling him and Blessing calling him? Why is he only talking about Mama MOHBAD? That's why I feel like Baba has been fighting with Mama MOHBAD before MOHBAD died. Baba has been fighting with Wumi before MOHBAD died. This is a fight that they continue. There's a bitterness coming. Whenever they hear each other's name, the bitterness come up.
Then they shouldn't drag the public into their mess.
It should be pure justice for MOHBAD.
Yeah.
And that is what I noticed. When I notice those things, I feel like, come, we don't want to be played. Hey, man, tell us what you really want. Okay? Tell the public what you want. Now, you guys read petition about the environment. Don't forget, the petition about the environment, they didn't write it. It was some concerned people that write it. They rejected it.
Also no, for Parino, you know empowerment in...
Just wait, listen. The petition that was sent March 25th was not written by Baba MOHBAD's lawyer. It was some concerned people that wrote it. But because Baba MOHBAD is so much with me, you are and Gures, it's okay. Pass it through your lawyers. Let your lawyer go through it. Just submit it. We just want to see justice. Because lawyers should be the one doing those things. But some people have to write it and send it to them. They have to go through it, then they send it. Then when they send it, then Baba MOHBAD was called. Darusha was called. Darusha said things that were not correct. Lawyer was there. That's where you know that, right? Lawyer that those lawyers didn't want to push that petition, but they were being like pressured by the people who wrote it, who wanted it. Okay? Imagine me, I write something. You are Baba's lawyer. Let's say you, Loretta, you are Baba's lawyer. You didn't have the brain that you should be writing those things. Now, me, I now write it. But because I know that Baba MOHBAD trusts you so much, and I'm now convinced that, please, follow up this thing now. Do this thing, we need this thing now. Then peradventure, okay, give me. Then you follow it up, you submit it. Then they invited you guys, you come. Before you as a lawyer, okay, you see Darusha lying. Okay? And Adura accepting something. And you, lawyer, you're not following up with the process to see those guys arrested. And you just say, you wait like that, you just relax. The case just died like that. Because you never wanted it. You're not the one who brought the idea. It is those who have the initiative who could have followed up with the case to the end. You just want to show that, okay, we have done it. We have done what you guys want.
I think
that's why you must hear about the case again. That's why I'm telling you that they don't know what they want. And there isn't like a shelter. That's why you see me every time calling out Berekete. I don't hate Berekete.
MOHBAD is protecting some part of
I don't just want them to be using Berekete. First, they're using MOHBAD to confuse the public. People who are underground working, those people, they have to separate them. They're using MOHBAD. Then now Berekete is not aware of many things. They're using Berekete right now to also try to control the narrative and make people to just wait unnecessarily and deceive people using Berekete. And Berekete is not aware. Berekete was never in the inquest. How can Berekete take a case and he doesn't even have one lawyer? Tell me one lawyer Berekete has employed for MOHBAD case that has any information. Let's say MOHBAD case was to go to criminal court today. Which lawyer will Berekete give to MOHBAD? And if MOHBAD was with Berekete, look at their game zone. MOHBAD, you say you are with Berekete, right? Why did you went to borrow money to get a lawyer? When Berekete said, Berekete called lawyer Kutipa. Now you come last Sunday, tell us that you guys went to borrow money to get Wahab Shitu. Because now our GoFund money is there. They want to use the money to balance who borrowed them the money to get Wahab Shitu. Did we send you to get Wahab Shitu? No. Did we send you? No. The lawyer will say you should sack the previous lawyer. You said no. You can pay all of them. Okay? Now, you went to borrow money to get Wahab Shitu. Why didn't you tell Berekete that you need a lawyer? And let Berekete say, no, I don't have a lawyer. Then you can go and ask public to give to you. Did you ask Berekete? He will see, when you guys ask him this question, right, he will be acting like he doesn't know. That's the game. They'll be acting like they're ignorant. And he doesn't know. They don't know. And you'll be pitying them. Okay? Some will be using ignorant that I don't know to be cheating you. And you who are blaming, you allow yourself, you be saying, I forgive her. Maybe he doesn't know, maybe he doesn't know.
I have a question.
They are using you and moving away slowly. Nonsense.
Okay, here's my question, please. Will autopsy actually...
Stillness. I hope you are listening, Stillness. Are you listening, Stillness?
Will autopsy detect...
yes, I'm listening, Papa.
If MOHBAD was embalmed, and if they did that locally, will autopsy actually detect that? Because there is no chemical that went into the body. What you guys were talking about was salt on the body, outside, and the rest. If there's no chemical that went inside the body, I don't think autopsy would determine what happened to if they embalmed him or not. So I don't know.
Anyway, let me go over to what you're trying to say. You see, I will come to the NMS story, okay? Because like me, I hate underground. I like everything I do in my life to be plain. Okay, to be plain and direct.
Since they're making
if I want to have underground with you, not with the government, let me say me and you have case, like land case. In such civil case, you can be underground. But in a criminal case, underground for what? Okay, it is not about MOHBAD's case to fight against who killed MOHBAD. It is on to see that they provide evidence, they expose everybody out. They keep bringing everything to the public. That is how you want to act. Keep bringing everything to the public. Go to CNN, BBC, everywhere. Every single thing you hear, you expose it, you talk about it. Not underground silence. Okay, so now, autopsy. Now, on the autopsy, okay? Autopsy, when you conduct autopsy just means like dissecting the body and examining the body organs. For example, somebody was shot with a gun, okay? And you want to do autopsy on such body. You don't need toxicology. Such body, you can easily see that, okay, you can see how deep the gun, the bullet penetrated. Okay, maybe through the heart or through anywhere. Okay, and as a medical scientist, you should know that that deepness of that injury can put off anybody to heart failure, can give anybody cardiac arrest. Your heart may be arrested. You can have it can kill somebody. Okay, and from there, the doctor would just conclude this person died of a bullet shot. They would have checked the system and see some things that dislocated or things that went the other way, and they will conclude from there. So it depends on what kind of death the person died. The result can be 3 days they have done autopsy, 1 day they have done autopsy. Even in 1 hour, some autopsies are completed. Now that is the one you can see. Physical cause of death. Let me say you see stabbing and it goes very deep. You can conclude this person died of stabbing through autopsy. Now, let's say somebody who was killed by poison. Somebody was killed by poison. Sure, if you do autopsy on this person, okay, maybe on the liver, you may see some signs. You may see the color change, okay, of the organ. Autopsy too can still show you that, okay, this person died of this particular, that this person, that there's some chemical present in this person's body. But now, you will need to do more tests like toxicology to see the toxic things that, because there are things that doctors know that the body must not take. If you take it as a human being, you will die. Take the venom of a snake, drink it. You will die now. So let me say they test your body doing toxicology and they see those things in your body. They will say, anybody that this kind of thing enters his body must die now. So we suspect that this person died of this thing. So now in MOHBAD's case, was it drug overdose? Was it that, did they, like for me, I've said so many times, I suspect that whether MOHBAD was injected to die. Okay? MOHBAD could have been stabbed with a poisonous knife, like they said, Obema Kenji. Who used that knife to stab MOHBAD? Obema Kenji, it doesn't need to go deep.
Yeah. Please, sorry to interject. Talking about this thing you just talk about stabbing. That lawyer too, I think they are supposed to even prosecute that lawyer for saying if truly there is a mark on MOHBAD's body, and that lawyer came out to say that there is no mark or any injury on MOHBAD's body. I think he's also anti-justice. He doesn't want justice for
MOHBAD. Why MOHBAD is not seeing the lawyer? They're not removing the lawyer. Like me, when I talk about the lawyer, like last time, immediately I wanted to mention the lawyer, they dropped the man, they told him, drop. The man dropped from my platform.
That means there are people behind.
You understand me? That is, this is our country. I understand what my people do. Okay?
Allow the public rest.
So sometimes when you see me crying out, I don't want some certain mindset of all this. You are scamming people and someone is dead.
Yes.
Now. Use that
against you. Because in life, when people speak the truth, they try to suppress.
This is the good thing. We are here, we are crying for somebody that is dead, and we are putting our best, everything. And we are even directing you on what to do. But you are busy there, fighting against us who is fighting justice because of the money that you are getting that is coming in. There are some people who are paying MOHBAD every week. There are some people who are paying him every month. I mean, for him to keep you up with himself because they pity the situation so much. But should he now, because of all this, even Muyiwa that is there, you'll be surprised that some people are paying him because they're supporting the they feel like people are, and so. But now, that is not even the case. At least they're giving their time. But should they not do the right thing? But the question is this: once they are being paid, okay, our money has now become what they want, they like. You don't even know who is paying, whether the person come from anti-justice, and the person first give you like maybe $2,000 just to see how your brain is going to act. Then the person tell you, please, can you do this? Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Then the person come again, take 5K. You don't even know where the money is coming from. Or you think that they all want justice. And they're advising you and you're taking the advice. And you say that you're working on that ground. Different advice will come. But if you bring out what you're doing publicly, we will condemn it if it's wrong. Because we all know what to be done. But when you keep it underground, how do you know that the advice was coming from the wrong people? You just keep it. They'll be giving you false hope underground, telling that it's gonna go this way. Don't worry, we'll be with you. Just wait, give more time. We'll be with you. You'll be there underground, following their voice. When that time comes, you won't see those ones again. And now you have deceived the whole public. You will not come to public and do like this.
You have strength. Everything you have said, you have strength because For me, with everything I've heard, so I'm even weak because the justice, nobody's actually fighting for this justice.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how I'm telling Stainless. I understand the pain of Stainless. I mean, even for Stainless to be speaking, even in her country, I think she's from Cameroon, so people are dying. And that's what, Stainless, are you listening to me? Hello? Stainless, are you there? Stainless has gone speechless.
No, I'm here, Papa. I just don't want to
interfere in your country. Are they sticking with them?
Yeah, of course they are.
Because there is a secessionist group called Ambazonia who want to be separated, and the government is killing them, and they are dying every day. They're running into Nigeria for refuge because I saw some of them. Okay, and the situation was very, very. It was not a good one. You understand what I'm saying? And for you to even be, even when I tell some of your people, okay, the last time, I mean, I was in Calabar as well. Okay, so I had the privilege of some of these things. It was so bad. I tell them, you guys should cry out about these things. This is human right. These are human beings being killed and slaughtered there. They are so scared to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm shocked when you say you're from Cameroon and you're talking about MOHBAD case. And I feel like, are you really sure they're from Cameroon?
Yeah, for real, for sure.
Because there's more bigger problems than MOHBAD problem. There's more bigger problem there than MOHBAD problem. More bigger problem than MOHBAD problem. People being roasted in their house, sleeping, roast everybody down. Are they lying? Are they lying? Exactly. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But no one will talk about it is because they are scared. And MOHBAD right now, the reason why we are speaking out here, that's why we encourage people to try to push the good narrative. Don't mind anybody who stops speaking. They can't kill everybody. Speak your truth, what you know. Okay? Let everybody who think that you are wrong come to the public. You know, like me right now, I see let them come and challenge me. They are running. They run to platform where people don't think and lie to them. Most of them started on my platform here. Most of them learn about just one, but here on my platform. All of them, most of them, 90% of them.
Yeah.
So that's why it's difficult, okay? So it is even people that were here that went to meet them. They don't even have any followers. Most of the people that claim that they are following them, watching them, they are still my followers. They are people that, who maybe they have small mind, they cannot think out of the box, okay? Who is falling to their tricks. And I told them, no problem, go wherever you want to go, but ask them questions. Help me ask them questions. Like today now, I don't know that, I think MOHBAD should be in Lagos already because they are going to meet to negotiate with Wunmi tomorrow. They should be meeting with Wunmi tomorrow to negotiate about the DNA. If negotiation fail, then what will continue? Yes, that's what
I don't know why they are.
That's what the judge said now. Judge told them to go and negotiate. Last hearing, Judge said about Wunmi, they should sit together and try to resolve it. If they can't resolve it, then the battle will continue next week Tuesday. So and now MOHBAD should have been coming to Lagos, or it should be in Lagos already, if you really mean that case.
But why would he be in Lagos? It's left for him to say, no, I don't want to negotiate. This is what I want. He does not have decision. I don't want to negotiate. This is what I want.
They have to find a way. It's a case. When a case becomes a case, you will see the interests. You will see it is interest based. Okay? It is interest based.
Okay. They are using lawyers to delay these things. You are asking for DNA, you are asking for autopsy of your disease. I don't think you need lawyers to carry out these things. This body is yours, it's your family. You don't need lawyers to be doing all this autopsy, DNA. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking that. What can Berekete do in a case like this? Forget about brother who is Berekete. I know he has foundation, he has viewers, he has many people there. Okay? But now let's look at the tactic. Berekete should have got his own autopsy. As he's coming back from these 8 weeks, or these 10 weeks, 16 weeks, Berekete should have come with his own autopsy result. Not to come to studio and be telling us if they give you citizen. Now, I will not say you guys should go and I will not pay you guys money for autopsy. Is it money that
money, so that Nigerians we like to worship.
About more than that money. About is richer than that. How much is that $1 million or $1,000 that they want to give them? Only his TikTok account. That's why I was telling you that. How can Lagata and Grex be controlling his TikTok account? And he will have like $10,000 or $11,000 there. And he will come and be talking about GoFundMe. If he take that money alone and put it in GoFundMe, do you know what it should become? and somebody will be stealing it, and you guys will be saying, don't care, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, can only you want pay all of that money? He should manage what the public give to him. Manage it. It's a son's death. What if today none of us talk about MOHBAD anymore? Will we always be? Will we always be? That's why very dark man left this case. Very dark man said when he look, that he just see crying and emotion everywhere. There's no way to.
Very dark man said if they give him 1 week, that he will bring out the people that committed those crimes.
Okay. So now let's say Baba MOHBAD, okay, take out Mumuyiwa, take out Gracie, go get a very dark man. Again, they will not want. That's what I'm saying. They don't want people, all the intelligent people, they kick them out technically. They will tell you you're anti-justice. They will find something to insult you, to curse you. And the public is believing them. Because the public think that just because it's Baba MOHBAD or because Mumuyiwa is his family, so that means they have the qualification to handle the case. But it should not be like that. When somebody dies, okay, it's an offense against the state.
Yeah.
It's a public case, not family case. Baba MOHBAD cannot control just for MOHBAD. Baba cannot say, from today on, I don't want justice again. He can't say so. Even if he says so, justice will not stop.
Yes.
Because government is a must for government to find who killed MOHBAD. It's an offense against the government. Because we and the government have signed that nobody can kill. We have a law. And the government is taking our resource money to put police, to sponsor police, to make sure police, nobody should kill anybody that kill. We are taking them to court. So government is already paying this institution to take care of this kind of cases. And they are on it. But the further on now, we need him to checkmate the government, to work with anybody that have brain, to see that they help to give police more evidence, because police need more evidence. That's why we need MOHBAD father. We don't need him for any other thing again. And in the case of DNA, that one is a family case. Case of DNA, only where you need Baba MOHBAD. That's the only place you need him. And MOHBAD property. But again, what is he doing? He has lawyers that said MOHBAD doesn't have any stab in his body. They are the one that are handling the DNA case. And the same lawyer they complained was not good enough. Okay, they went to borrow money to bring Wahab Shitu. The same lawyer that is controlling DNA case that went to court last week.
This is what I'm saying. If truly MOHBAD has stab or any scratch on his body, and that lawyer that said he does not have any of those things, that lawyer too, they need to sue that lawyer.
But that's a lawyer doing.
That means he's not a professional lawyer.
That's a lawyer doing DNA for them now.
I think the lawyer is not part of anti-justice.
In this particular case, it's a family case, unless police see it as a motive, okay? But police have not gone that route all this while. Only police can do DNA on MOHBAD if they think about it. But if police is not thinking about it, the only person who have the right again is the father. I mean, we understand these things. You think police will just wake up and do DNA on MOHBAD? No. The police will not just wake up and do DNA. Police will be compelled to have more evidence. In fact, MOHBAD father can even, MOHBAD father, right? Let me tell you something. MOHBAD father can even, MOHBAD father lawyer, let me see. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm still telling them things to do. MOHBAD father can write an application, okay, to the court, compelling the court, okay, compelling the court to make the police carry out a DNA investigation as part of the investigation. Make it compulsory.
Yes, compulsory. Compulsory, that's what I'm saying.
And force the court to force the police. And then once the court give that order to the police to do it, the police have no choice, they will do it. And they must bring it as part of their investigation. But MOHBAD can also force the police to go do forensic. Let's use the law now when necessary now.
Yes. Not doing yahoo with the law, because they are just coming to the public to act like they are fighting for justice. Meanwhile, I don't think these people really want justice because the right things are not being done.
And that's why they try every means. They want me to leave this case. You understand? They will come to say, let Papayano leave this case now. Let this guy leave this case. I will not leave. I want all of them to be exposed. I will be here. If I am the one, how can we be anti-justice? Me who is telling you how to arrest women?
I even like the fact that you are here because I feel what you are saying will compel Brekete to do what is right. The way they put fire for that this thing, Brekete go sit upright.
Thank you very much.
Just let it go.
If they take my video and send to
Brekete, we don't want you to win because I saw where he was insulting you that
to make him want to walk. He want to prove himself. Let us see that. I challenge him to prove himself, not all this. Mohbad went to Berekete 1 week now. What did he do? Baba has come back to Lagos. He's been back to Lagos now. Berekete told us then that they will speak to Wumi, they will speak to everybody. Baba has come back to Lagos.
He said he called Wumi. Wumi is not picking. He called the CP. What did he say? The number no go. They say he don't change the number.
Well, actually, Papariano, I don't think there's any genuine member of Justice for Mohbad who wants you to back out. Like, I don't think so.
Guresi said it.
Really?
Yes.
I think they don't have a problem with you bashing Baba.
He said I'm faceless. That I'm hiding. I'm not coming out. Okay, and I don't have my name. That they need my name. I need my location. And I should be just for Mohbad. That's the last video he made. Guresi. The same way he asked Ayamika address. The day he asked Ayamika address, Ayamika sent Guresi her address, okay, her information, everything. Then hours later, they arrested the woman.
Wow. That's
How can me who is coming here every day, somebody say I'm faceless? Are you not seeing me? But what they want, they need my location, everything.
Want your details.
Is that how they fight for justice? Ask them. What will make Guresi be thinking and be asking me of my address and my name?
And I've asked, but you have not said or done anything wrong. All you have stated is obvious.
And it's even saying that.
Why is this not done? Why is this not being done? You have not insulted anybody.
Justice from Mohbad for them.
That means they just want to be benefiting from the whole Mohbad case. And they should say,
can I say something?
Why not? And if you have any doubt, please
can I say something?
Go on.
Yeah, Papariano, I'm not, this is not authentic, but I heard that Guresi brother, who is abroad, is a friend to not Dawa class, what is the White something?
King White.
Yeah, King White. His brother is a friend to King White.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything now. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, those ones are, that is not the issue. The issue is about Guresi. Him having a friend that is married brother to King White. That one doesn't mean anything. What matters is if he's man enough and they really want justice. It doesn't matter whatever his brother is. Okay? He will do what he wants. We are talking about what he has done so far right now. It can be connected, his brother can be connected to King White and he still pick the other side and do the same things too. I mean, two twists.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm not using that to judge him. It's what he has been doing so far that I look at. I don't care whoever is connected to. Even if Guresi has Mohbad's number, I don't care. That's not my plan.
Right, no matter what anybody says, don't back out of this case because I feel you will compare Berekete to do what is right and not profit from the whole case. Because
yes.
He's using, Nigerians, we worship people with money.
Right now, he has no choice. Now, he's under a very strong condition because they'll be sending him my video. I want them to even be sending my video. Look at this man. This guy is been saying that you are doing nothing. They only chasing that. Then he will tighten his belt. Then he will want to prove me wrong and everybody wrong. Yes. So that's good for all of us. That's good. That's good for everybody. That's good. But don't just be following stupidly and be saying that be praising him.
He has not done anything yet. Wumi said he will speak to. We did not see him speak to. Said Wumi number, not going. The other information, whatever. The number, yesterday, they don't change them. He's not, for now, I don't think he has done anything tangible rather than just granting interviews and profiting from the minister.
Just the court that called the minister. Just imagine. Just the court that he called the minister. It now look like we have gotten justice. Without him calling the minister, the next month there was inquest. The minister would still have come to the inquest. Because the minister still come to inquest to give us information. Berekete was not following up with the inquest, that's the thing. He didn't know about the case. He should learn about this case and not all these things that he's doing, sitting down, why are we getting from that nonsense? Erasmus Mother came to Berekete Day and said so many lies, said things that people were crying, only for the woman to go back now. The truth is beginning to come out right from the Abuja that his son was a cultist. His son was among people threatening that girl that was killed. Why should his own son, why should her son be a cultist and threaten other people's children? And now that lady that they were threatening was finally killed by one of the person. They would have threatened the girl that if you speak about whatever we do to you, we'll kill you. And then the lady speak up and the lady was killed. Tell me why will any of them kill that lady? And they begin to pick them up and their mothers are crying for justice. I understand that Erasmus, nobody can kill him. Only the law can sentence him. The people who killed him, whether they are police or whatever, let them pick them up too. But let us know the offense that the guy is too committed. Not like the woman will be speaking like the guy is innocent. I don't want that nonsense. Every day I come here, these guys, they take energy out of me. They use you guys who are too emotional. Why are you guys doing this? They use you guys to drain me, to take out. That's why I eat a lot. And that's why I don't get fat. Because, like, it's not easy to become God.
I know, not that people will always insult you in different platforms, because there are some persons actually benefiting from this case. And the fact that you are always calling TikTok. They are angry with you, and they are angry with you. They are talking about the GoFundMe and whatever they want to do to profit from. You know, some people, their own motive is not really justice. It's just to profit from this case.
Yeah, but after, now Breaker, they say it's going to take over everything. So what's the need of this GoFundMe then? They should stop it.
Actually, for me, I think it's not said that Paparino is talking about TikTok money. For me, I still think Baba MOHBAD needs money, because he needs money for transportation, for movement, to eat. For me, that's for the movement here and there going, he still needs it. They will only do the autopsy, money for autopsy and the rest. But how about him doing transport, going there, going here, coming back?
I want to ask you a question. Okay. Does MOHBAD have a job?
No, he doesn't have a job.
Who tell you doesn't have a job?
Yes, he does. Carpenter, yes, he does.
And he's a pastor. And he's a pastor again. The pastor have money?
It depends on the kind of pastor. There are levels to pastoring.
He doesn't do miracle.
There are levels to pastor,
where is Stainless?
Levels you get to.
No, this conversation. Where is Stainless? Stainless, where are you? Why are you not part of this conversation? You just went muted. Stainless.
Sheila. So.
You don't tire you, I mean?
No, you don't tire, but.
Baba fans.
Okay, if I need to, of course, it's kind of sensitive, because, like I said, I see him like my dad. Like, he doesn't know a lot, and he's just a victim of circumstances. He's overwhelmed, kind of. So he lost his son, and he's about to lose his family. Because after everything, maybe all of us will, maybe after justice, will all back down. And this man has lost Adura. He has, maybe blessing his other kids. This man is about to lose his family. So you don't expect him to be as intellectually fit as you. So that's the only problem I have with everyone bashing him. He's a victim of circumstance.
He's scared of losing his family, actually, because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Actually.
Yeah, but I mean, are we gonna be in a society and people will be committing crime and their family member will not want them to go down? Just imagine they say that the mommy mother is scared of losing and scared of losing a Karimo. Does that call for preaching?
It doesn't.
What is wrong? If they did not, everybody love their own children too. The mother and woman love them too.
But I can see Baba MOHBAD is still fighting. He's granting interviews. And also, you asked, he doesn't have a job. He had a job. But presently, I don't think Baba MOHBAD can work right now, because we all see him very busy, attending 1 or 2 interviews. So he got fame. At the same, he got fame. I can say that he got fame. His son died, and he got famous out of a sudden. So, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I expect him to act the way you guys want him to.
But you should bring in somebody
that will fight the way we want, but you should listen to advice and do those things now. If you don't know something, at least you hear advice now.
But Papa,
He doesn't trust you
Nobody
guys.
is an island of knowledge. You should at least listen to what people are saying at times. Not only just grant interview. Most of the interview is not answering the question rightly.
Wait, hold on. Papa, I want to ask you a question. This is to you. If something like this happens, and let me say your kids are involved, they did not deliberately buy this person, but they were somehow involved, and they covered the justice that was, so maybe the blood and everything that happened. They were part of the whole covering of the blood, and now people are digging for evidence and the rest. Papa, in a situation like this, what would you do?
You know, I want to call my kids. Tell of us, I will train my kids in a better way, okay? And sometimes we can miss it. Sometimes, you know, we have good parents, but bad kids. Bad kids are not always coming from a bad home. Some homes are good, and the children became bad eventually. So you cannot kill that child. That child has just become what the society made that child to become. And so situation like that, I will speak to my kids. But now knowing fully that this kid has become a problem and is part of another person's kid lost his life, or someone lost his life as a result of my kid being part of them. I want to provide the best example. I want to provide the best example as a parent who loves the society and would like to see the right thing done in the society. It will be painful.
You know that not everybody. Not everybody would deliver justice the way you would do. What I mean is, for example, I have my own kids, and if they are involved in something bad, I might probably be the first person to drag if it's 2 or 3 of them, to drag them out and make sure that the police get them arrested. But there are still some people that no matter what, they will always shelter their kids.
That's sentiment. That's the problem we have. Now we don't know whether MOHBAD is intentionally sheltering his family.
I think he is. I think he is. With everything going on, I think he is.
The way he attacks
Mama MOHBAD.
He doesn't attack Adra like that. He doesn't attack the wife on Adra like that, you see. Adra was in that house.
The wife too, you know, so...
The man attacks his wife, attacks women, no. But the man doesn't attack Mama MOHBAD, and the man doesn't attack Adura or Blessing.
So he's trying to protect his family then.
Yeah, but Papa, how does this work? Mama MOHBAD is attacking him vigorously. She's attacking him like no tomorrow. Why is he lay back?
He's a man. See, there are some things involved, and we don't know what's going on behind cameras, like I always say. Behind closed door, we don't know. We only know what they come out to say and tell you. So I feel this case self is supposed to be a government.
Okay.
Supposed to even take.
Okay, look at it now.
To deliver.
Look how protective he is towards Blessing. He's protecting Blessing by all costs.
That's the thing. He's protecting his family, and I'm. But the thing is, someone
who's doesn't do anything. Does that make sense?
That man is intelligent. That man is a village champion. He knows everything. He knows what is going on. That man is intelligent. He has a village intelligence.
When you hear that man speak, it doesn't look like he's not intelligent, I swear.
He's very intelligent. If he started telling that one gave him the idea to carry or take all of them to the police station, his intention that they will all be arrested. Is that not intelligence?
And the police, see, there's a lot. Even the police too. If they say that you arrest police, all of them are supposed to arrest them because they are not doing what is right. The people you arrested during this case, are they meant to be arrested? Why were the people in the house not arrested? And even if they were arrested, what did you do?
Right? And that's why all this, right? That's just something that pains me. All this anti-justice group say bad things about him every day in the last show. That's why they are increasing. They are even getting more people, more viewers these days because people are seeing that they are correct. That the man that what you guys are accusing this man, it's not proving himself. You guys say this man killed his son, and the man is not suing you guys. Go and try that thing with Oba. Go and take Oba as a part of Bibilian. He will sue you.
Okay. Yeah.
not doing nothing. The lawyers are not advising to do nothing.
And now you will see some of them, they will say, which they'll say, which Omwale father-in-law, that why did the father-in-law not speak when they were accusing the son? People were bashing the son. And I said to somebody that why did the wife not speak when they were bashing her father-in-law? She was there and people came out, were saying Baba Mohbad killed his son, and you knew what happened in that house.
People like Top Movie, Dawa Class, and all, those people should be sued and petitioned.
They will be telling you, I know what they are telling him, right? They will be telling Baba Mohbad, it's distraction. It's not part of the case. But what they don't know is that this distraction can make you lose many people who are supporting you. Okay, you call it distraction. Though the government case, you should even focus on this distraction. The other case is not your case, it's government case. Government just need evidence. But this one is really your personality, your name being dragged, you being destroyed, your reputation in the society. And you are saying it's a distraction.
I even think even Mama Mohbad said he's not even Mama Mohbad is not even fighting for justice the way she should. Because some women, some market women don't come out their scarf, tie them for waist. Waka reach anywhere where they need to waka reach for justice.
Their mother doesn't want justice. The mother is against justice and fighting everybody who wants justice. The mother spare all of us now. Spare all of us looking for justice from Mohbad.
But then maybe we should just rest though.
Only the father is
the way they are going about.
The father is being controlled.
The way they are going, even the father, he don't have to look for justice.
No, the father wants justice.
Some people.
But he's not doing it. He's not doing it the right way. The father wants justice. He's not doing it the right way. The father wants justice, but he's not doing it the right way because he's being controlled.
All of you speak out, right? Just like I'm voicing out now. Papa will wake up. You'll be surprised. He will see many things that we are seeing. One of us wake up and ask 3 questions and hold our ground. The man will change. You will see him. Like the man is moving. Everybody's. The reason why he's following them now is because they have crowd. No, now. They will tell me, look at it. You see, there are 600 people here, and they are all appreciating. They say you are doing the right thing. So remain like this, okay? Don't mind those ones. They don't even have you. They don't even have followers. Don't mind them, okay? Those who don't worry, the man will not this head. And they are using some nonsense things to convince this man on the ground. Until you guys wake up and you guys put him on the right place. Otherwise,
okay. This is one thing. The one thing I don't understand is the fact that among the justice for Mohbad, when we try to criticize Baba, within us will be fighting each other. I don't get it at all. Criticizing Baba does not mean you are dragging him.
No, the thing
I don't know if they understand the word dragging.
The thing is this, okay?
I don't understand if they don't want people to speak when somebody is doing something wrong because you are supporting this person. So if the person is doing something wrong, it's not speaking.
The problem is not the host. The problem is the people who are too emotional. So they refuse to think, not because they want, not because the man lost his son. So they don't even want anybody to have any issue, anything to mention the man or anything. And I understand. But they should
we are past that stage.
That Mohbad is dead. This man is still alive. This man must do the right thing for Mohbad. We are not here because of this man. Okay? You should see that this man is doing the right thing. If it's not, then it means you two don't want justice. You only want to protect the man. You don't want justice. So you have to choose what you want.
This is not justice for Baba. I mean, I keep saying Baba is I'm older than him anyway. I keep saying this is not justice for Baba Mohbad. This is justice for Mohbad and for the rest of Nigerians.
Listen, you are older than him even. Immortalization. I think you were the one who were that protest, right?
Yes, I was the one there. Yes.
You see what they did. You see what they did the other day, right?
I saw, if I tell you what they did, I had to fight. I was alone for about 30 minutes. I fought with them until they came around to me.
They were on live here, okay? So they have to call the person to step down from here to go live as well.
Oh, really? I was not around. I was not on the TikTok that period. I was not aware of it.
You were streaming for us. Then your account was taken down by TikTok. Because
yes.
Another lady, Arike, came up. Okay. Then they now call her to drop down from here to come to their platform. And then she went. And and then we're streaming. Exactly. And then I was even streaming them from the other platform. That is Daddy York, streaming York. Then the next thing, they were insulting us from there. Then I stopped streaming.
Oh, because as I was arguing with them, some group was screaming for Daddy York, so the other people were screaming for somewhere, and they keep saying, no, go from accurate. One was saying I was on Paparano, then they said, get out of Paparano, because for some time, they said that you sent me that. I kept telling them, listen, I'm a man of my own. I came here on my own, nobody sent me, I'm not Paparano's representative. I came here because I want justice. We all should be fighting for justice. You should not be grouping anybody to anywhere.
Yeah, I'm wondering why they are forming group. I didn't know fighting. I don't know.
I mean, because you go on Paparano does not mean and you believe on what Paparano does not mean you are no longer a man of your own. They were calling me Paparano's representative. They even one of them even referred to me after the protest in one of these discussions. One of the hosts, I have to send a warning to her to tell her to stop it. Don't group me anywhere. I'm fighting for justice for MOHBAD, and that's it. Just because I like Paparano and I listen to him, I listen to his criticism, does not mean he sent me anywhere. So stop it. You all need to stop it. This is why Nigeria is not together today. That's why we don't have unity.
What they are doing, they always think others are doing the same.
Paparino and Very Dark Man, I think they studied criminology in school.
A matter of fact, they need to bring that man to move around with Baba. If this whole thing will not change.
I'm telling you, people that will not be compromised.
One president to go to jail.
People that will not be compromised.
That kind of combination will take president to jail now.
Very Dark Man will go to extreme. It will go to extreme. I think Paparano is even still lenient with what he's even saying sometimes. He's still trying to bring them out, or at least be lenient, not criticizing them too much. But Very Dark Man is going to go straight, even to the president himself.
I'm telling you.
He will insult even you that you brought the case to him. He will insult you, insult people around you, insult even Baba himself that is even handling the case.
Very Dark Man will insult the lawyers around Baba and tell them how dumb they are.
It's person like that we need that will set fire in the whole place. The whole of them will run away if they see Very Dark Man.
But the thing is now in Nigeria, it's just two. Maybe Paparino and Very Dark Man. How many of those kind of people do we have in Nigeria? Some people just give them 5 million, 10 million, they are compromised.
Don't be shocked that the Very Dark Man called MOHBAD. Baba will say you should go to MOHBAD.
I don't think he will
exactly what I was even thinking.
The thing is, if he goes to MOHBAD, there are some certain questions he will ask MOHBAD. And if MOHBAD is not giving him what he needs to hear, or what he wants to hear, or what
he will drag MOHBAD. He will drag MOHBAD.
Baba and then drag MOHBAD in the mud. Drag him dirty, go drag him well.
When MOHBAD came here, right, he accepted everything we said. But when he left here, he accepted it just for the publicity. We told him that, can he have a team of the public having a meeting together with Baba and lawyers so that public can tell lawyers what they want directly and follow up with the lawyers? He said, yes, good idea. But he will never do it.
Even those anti-justice people that accuse Baba MOHBAD.
What he does is this, he will create a team, tell them to come to him. They won't see Baba, they will come to him, tell them all the words. Okay, that's okay, it will be done. Then he will be the one to go and talk to Baba MOHBAD. Then he will now go to lawyer. Okay, and say something else.
Baba MOHBAD is not an illiterate.
But one thing I want to say, Paparano.
Yeah.
That day for the protest, I saw different MOHBAD that day. I don't know what happened to him. He was very bold. It was myself and him that walked to the MSN gate, and myself and him stood there. He kept calling persistently to want to speak to the director, and but the director kept trying to avoid his call. He kept calling persistently until the director finally said, "Okay, if he's going to come, she wants to make sure that it is only me you are that is there. That I should step backward myself. That I should step backward. So I had to step backward a little bit and you are talk to him. But the reason why I say that, because initially we all agreed that we all should troop to the main entrance. But there was a lot of them were so scared that they're going to be arrested. So I told them, I said, come on. We are in America, we're not in Nigeria. The worst thing any policeman will do is to come here and tell us to back up. They don't know what's going to arrest us. Then we resist.
I must say this way. In that protest, he was so active. If I had not been calling him out, one, he wouldn't have come to that protest in the first place. Okay?
Yeah.
Secondly, the idea of that protest was taken from this platform. Many people don't know, about this thing because they don't tell you where they get the idea from. And then they do it. Okay, when we tell them, we take time to craft. That's what they call craftiness. Not everybody can craft. So people they steal the answer, then they go do it. So what we told them, what we crafted here was not what they went to do. Though we appreciate what was done, okay, but they take half of it. Investigation was conducted from this platform, okay? People were sent there, and those persons, they stay in Pennsylvania, and one of them happened to have a friend that has direct connection to enemies, and also another connection to bioscience, IS Bioscience. Now, let me state this. The director of Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center is Dr. Richard Somiarish. He is the one that Lagos State handed MOHBAD sample to. So this person who is in charge of MOHBAD sample, assumably, okay? So now, let's assume he's the one they handled that to. Him now, there is this bioscience that he worked with. So there's this lab that he worked with in America called bioscience, which is being presumed, it's been alleged that he's the owner of that lab. Some said he's the owner of the lab, some said he's just working in the lab. But anyway, you who is the director of Lagos State Center, you are in charge of MOHBAD sample, okay? You could not do it in Nigeria, right? Now, you sent it abroad, fine. You are working for Lagos State government. But why didn't you send it to NMS using the address of Lagos State? Okay, that is Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center, Nigeria. Okay, sending sample to NMS, Pennsylvania, America. But what he did is that he sent it to his own lab where he works, and they keep the sample there for months.
Since September.
Exactly, since September, they keep the sample there. All right. So now, then from his own lab, that is American lab, his bioscience was now the one that gave the sample to NMS. That is after the inquest of March, because he was in the inquest. In the inquest of March, he came out saying the result is going to be ready in the next 1 month. Okay? And all that time, he has not even sent it to NMS. Because when you look at the date NMS received it, the time he spoke, he has not sent it there. Okay? So now, the reason why he has to go to bioscience to send it, it's one, because NMS said they don't receive sample from abroad. That's what the laboratory has said, that they don't receive sample from abroad. Now, he has to go through a third party. But Lagos State is claiming, okay, through Berekete, when Berekete called, that's one good Berekete did, but it was another woman, Lady Susie, that reminded Berekete. I gave them the kudos, both of them, both that woman and Berekete, that's Susie for Justice. Now, it was confirmed that Pennsylvania NMS was the one that Lagos State was dealing with. Okay, so it's like Lagos State Commissioner of Information called that Dr. Somiare, who is Lagos State Pathology. Okay, that come. This sample will give to you. People are asking, where did you send it home? Okay, this person should have said that. Okay, that they have it with bioscience. That should be the response of. Okay, then now it should have given the information that we had to send it to bioscience. Then bioscience had to go to another lab because the lab is not dealing with international bodies. But why don't you leave another lab that is dealing with international samples? Was there anything on the ground that you guys did that we don't know on the ground? Anything on the ground is scared. So now, bioscience give it to NMS. Okay. Now we crafted out here that what is the offense of NMS? Then at the time, some people were confused. We said let us sue NMS, but they said that we can't sue NMS because NMS can't give you any answer. NMS will only tell you that we don't have MOHBAD sample because HIPAA law says you have to protect the patient sample. Only the agent or persons who send the sample to you can have information about that sample. NMS cannot give you any relevant information about MOHBAD sample. That's why when you are going to NMS, there is nothing NMS will answer Muyiwa. They will still tell Muyiwa that we need authorization from the party, from bioscience, that give us the sample. They cannot, under HIPAA law, they cannot ask me what it is.
Paparano, can I just add something? Why when he finally succeeded in giving the document to NMS, they were still hanging around doing our protests when the laboratory representative will respond to us.
Mm-hmm.
And simply what the response say is the HIPAA law. They cannot devote any information because of HIPAA law. Because it's a private information.
So now, before they say this protest, they didn't listen to what we were saying. That's the reason. They are doing everything for just clout chasing. They should get the real information, and they hate people who are helping in this case. When you go to real anti-justice, how many of them are helping? All they are saying that every day, they are insulting Baba MOHBAD. We are not doing that, but we are giving what to do. How does that make you something?
Anti-justice.
Anyway, now, so we propose that bioscience is where the protest should go. And that makes more sense because that bioscience is owned by Nigeria, the same person here in Lagos State.
Yeah, what happened was that our plan was to go from there and go to that bioscience laboratory, but unfortunately, it was quite a distance from where we are. By the time we decided to go there, we won't get there till about 10 p.m.
The mistake is you don't even supposed to go to an NMS first. The first place to go, which you have the whole right, which they can answer you, is bioscience. There they will come out and they will address you. They will give you more information on the sample than NMS. NMS can't tell you anything about it. Even till today, ask me, you are nothing. It's just a show off. All that protest in NMS is just a show off. It doesn't amount to anything good thing. Nothing. NMS will never respond to anything you do. You want them to be in problem. Okay.
Yeah, but
then wait now. This is their line of action. Their line of action is this: one, you protest on bioscience. While you protest on bioscience, then you challenge NMS by writing to the court to compel the NMS to come with subpoena NMS to come and present that result in front of the court because you are suspecting their action. Why? Okay, you can petition them or you can even sue them. Because
exactly, that's what I'm going to say. You have to sue them before
NMS law. Yeah, NMS law. You don't even need protest too much noise. Just sue them. When you sue them, or you petition them to the police, petition NMS to the police, and it's not too late. They can still do it. Okay, everything is not great. Work by the law, win legally. So the line of action here is this: NMS said in most of their emails sent to our correspondents they say that they don't receive samples from foreign people, from foreigners. That they only receive samples from the locals from America. Now, NMS, did you investigate whose sample was sent to you before you conducted examination on it? As a result, you are accomplice.
Yeah, because against your policy.
Exactly. You should check whether MOHBAD is an American or not. But you did not. Because bioscience give it to you. You just trusted bioscience and you started doing your own work. That alone can shake enemies.
Is because that guy, I always forget how to pronounce his name. That guy, the director for the Lagos State, the man that owned Somiari, he has a connection with the NMS. The director of the NMS is, they went to school together.
No one cares.
They went to the same school together.
Yeah, but things are not done by man, no man. Things are supposed to be done by basis, by rule of law. So now, that is the thing. Yeah. But again, the person that went to school with that Somiari, okay, it is that woman, who's supposed to conduct autopsy.
Yes, that backed out.
Not enemies. The man is not enemies. It's not that one. That one is a different person. Okay. So that woman was the one that said, I have a Nigerian who is also a professor, who is also teaching this university, and yes, who can do this thing, and the person is in Nigeria. But when they call the person name, they say, no, I'm not doing it again. Then the woman leave the case. The woman is just a pathologist who is working as well, who know that person. So this is the basis.
Anyway, well, we'll get to the bottom of it. No matter what, we'll get to the bottom.
All right, thank you so much.
Because some people are not talking doesn't mean nothing is going on. We'll get to the bottom.
I'm gonna come back live very soon, guys. Please. Yeah. I need to really get something done now. See you guys later. All
right. Okay. See you.
Oh wait, let me see this. Thunderfire, are you there? Thunderfire, are you in the live stream? Let me know. Thunderfire, are you in the live stream? She's not there. Thunderfire, are you in the live stream? Thunderfire. Thunderfire. I don't know why this woman is calling herself Thunderfire. It's crazy.
Thunder gives fire.
Anyway, see you guys later.
All right.
Only the husband of your youth, ni. One success to quell no.
Tani Wumi is a Jezebel. Wumi fúnra ẹ̀ ló kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀. Wumi ló pa bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn náà. Kí lẹ wá ní fún Wumi ṣe? Mo rò pé nínú Jezebel. Mo rò pé nínú aláǹkì wọn Wumi náà gbé. Bí ajá ṣe láì jẹ́. Bí ajá ṣe láì jọba. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa ṣe tiẹ̀ náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lájá ṣe máa láì jẹ Wumi last. Bí ẹyẹ wá jẹ́ náà ẹyẹ náà tún jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ó ní èèyàn mẹ́rin ni mí don't fuck with me. Kò rọra ọ̀rọ̀ òdẹ̀bà ẹ̀. Who is this person? Really to the point, so let it start there. You have to kill somebody like yourself. You want for a conflict on high so you won't talk of you. Eh? I can't find one. I want a MOHBAD in 40. Fine. I want one now. Show one barony. Cheba watching Barony by it. You are telling me what's up by the marché, the marché. Cheba not changing. I'm only going to say that. Jay, first for me is 35 years old. You won't believe it. What she buy me so coconut nothing will suffer. You pay your terrible deserving. Timba wa ko se to gbọ́ràn látẹ̀yìn wá. Tí ba cho fe Ọlọ́run tí mo fi gbàdúrà fún ro ko ma ṣe ni. Bo ni mo ko ṣe tèmi ni. She understand? As at this yesterday, 35 years old.
Family bàbá náà. No, family bàbá gan tuntun. Tó bá nú èmi nínú family ẹ̀ lọ́gbà kó dà. Màmá lọ lu mọ́ níbẹ̀ ni. Màá dẹ̀ mú bàbá.
Tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kò tẹ̀lé ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbóolé mi.
Tí bá mú.
Tó ráwọn tó máa bù jẹ ní tútù lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ yẹn tó kó báńdẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti pọ̀ jù. Wọ́n ti pọ̀ jù tó máa já sí yàrá yàrá pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò ní fara rẹ lọ.
Family oríṣiríṣi.
Èmi Sunday o.
I know, right?
Bàbá lọ, kí ni jáde kìdájì jí bàkà bàjá dídá ẹ̀sìn sílẹ̀. Ṣé àti
Ó bá 7 hours.
Ní kéèpù ọmọ ọba
Sunday fún mi.
Gírígírí kàwé bàbá gídá iná gidi ìràgbìgbà kìíní kan náà sí wa.
Orí láìfù rẹ̀ jíjẹ́ ṣe Sunday lónìí.
Èkó dábẹ́.
Ó yá náà mọ́ mi kọ̀ọ̀tún náà.
Láti máa kọ́ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí i. Ọlọ́mọ máa jà ní fámìlì òṣì.
Gàrí ọkàn rí mi, ó rí mi ṣe sí bí ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ilé ẹyẹ sọ kò lè ṣe sí fámìlì mi o. Bó ṣe wà. Èmi fúnra mi máa ṣèdájọ́ ọwọ́ fún Wùmí báwo lẹ́yìn mélòó lára wù.
Family àwọn MOHBAD.
Físíkálì lèmi máa pa Wùmí fúnra mi, mo máa pa fúnra mi ní. Físíkálì ni mi ò bá ṣe tinú òkùnkùn, èmi ò ṣe ti rẹ́ẹ̀mù, mi ò ṣe ti spirit.
Mọ̀ pé Wùmí
Físíkálì ni.
ti rí family yẹn tán rẹ̀ di.
Orí wọn tán.
Kò sí kankan fáwọn eléyìí. Orí wọn tán. So òun ló jẹ́ kó ní ọ̀pá lórí bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀rí bó ṣe ń pè bàbá ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣépè fún pé kíní kan máa kú. Bàbá ṣe bàbá tiẹ̀ ló máa kú.
Ẹ má ṣe ọkàn.
Liam jẹ́ lójú báyìí, ó mọ̀ báyìí tí ó máa pé Abọ́sẹ̀dé gbé ya wèrè tó jẹ́ pé abiagba ni. Òun lè máa kígbe torí Liam ọmọ ẹ̀ tó bí. Ẹ rí i pé ìkà ni that lady. She's a devil. Criminal ni o tẹ̀ bá mọ̀, authentic criminal. Àtàwọn tó ń cover gbogbo wọn náà mọ̀ fún
Rẹ́lì ẹ ti sọ kankan. Tọ́mọ̀ pé Jezebel, ìran Jezebel ló dà pé agbára Jezebel wọ́n ní second in command.
Ó ní olówà lórí ẹ̀. Bá jáde ṣe láìjẹ Jezebel nínú ìwé mímọ́ la já ṣe máa láìjẹ.
Wọ́n ti lájẹ lóhùn.
Àjẹ́ wo ni àjẹ́ tá ṣe yẹ ògbó mẹ́rin bó ṣe ń ṣẹ̀sìn kiri. Ó ń ṣẹ̀sìn àwọn òròlé kó tó kú. Tọ́lá máa ìbọn náà wọ́n máa fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀sàgbà gbẹ̀yìn ní last wọ́n máa pa ni ẹni. Ẹni tó bá ti pa èèyàn gbé pa ní ká pa kí ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ kó ta sórí ara rẹ̀.
Ìyá MOHBAD yẹn máa jẹyà gan.
Àṣoríṣẹ́
Kò tí mò ń sìn. Àkókò lẹ́yìn púpọ̀ kò ní anybody mọ́ ṣe àmọ́ justice for MOHBAD ṣì ń lọ lọ́wọ́. So ó fi kó o celebrate. Ó lè máa ṣe ní.
Kò pé méjì nínú ìdílé.
Òun pé méjì ìyá mi, òun pé méjì. Ṣáàdúrà ẹ ló rò pé ó máa rògbò lónìí.
Àjẹ àdúrà
Kò yẹ mọ́ tí tọ́ máa fi kú.
àdúrà rádaràdà ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí agbòmọ́ nìyẹn nìyẹn ń fẹ́ ìṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ jọ.
MOHBAD yóò tí mo kàn ẹ sọ fún Jọ́sí ẹ jẹ́ kó má ṣe tó ṣe kó sí ọmọ mi. Ẹni èpè màlélẹ́ yìí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rúrùn lẹ́nu ẹyẹ. No, ẹ̀ka ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ìyá Àdúrà Abọ́sẹ̀dé ò gbọ́mọ wá láti ilé bàbá ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣàlẹ̀ Yorùbá. So bàbá MOHBAD ló láṣẹ lórí ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó lè pàṣẹ pé kọ́ má ṣọtọ́fì kankan.
Owó tí kò máa sunkún. Ẹwu kéèsì.
Ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó yé mi nìyẹn.
Ẹwu kéèsì Timothy.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ ṣojú òwá tí wọ́n bọ̀ láti ń pẹ̀sì ní ṣùgbọ́n fún ọ lẹ́sìn pé kò ṣe é
Ẹwu
ṣá.
kéèsì Timothy. Ẹwu kéèsì Timothy yẹn.
Mr. Abusa, ṣẹ́rí kéèsì ti Timothy yàtọ̀. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Abọ́sẹ̀dé sọ. Ó nígbà tóun pè. Ẹ máa gbọ́, ó nígbà tóun pè. Àbí ó ní ọmọbìnrin ìyẹn Wùmí. Ó ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ ń sùn. Àbí ó ní lẹ́yìn yẹn kò sọ pé òun pè ń jọ Tuesday o. Ṣebí Sunday náà lọ sí show. Wọ́n wọlé lóru Sunday mọ́júmọ́ àárọ̀. So àárọ̀ Monday ló likely kó jẹ́ pé ó pè yẹn.
Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó láàárọ̀ Monday. Ó sọ fún rẹ̀ ó láàárọ̀ Monday.
Èmi àmọ́ ńlá yé wọn ni kó lè bá yé wọn torí àwọn idiot kan béèrè pé báwo la ṣe mọ̀ pé jọ Monday lọmọ yẹn kú. Mo ṣe ń là yé wọn dáadáa. So ó lóun pè ó ní Wùmí ní ó ń sùn. Àbí ó ló wá pè òun padà pé ṣe ẹgbọ́n kankan ni Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó ń ṣopó ọ̀sán gangan. Kí ló fà ẹni tó ń sùn? Èwo ló fẹ́ fa ṣopó ọ̀sán gangan? interview Abọ́sẹ̀dé ìyá àdúrà ni o. Karimo náà sọ pé òun pè. Karimo náà lòun pè níjọ́ Monday. I mean níjọ́ àárọ̀. Okay.
Mommy Mori, she said something before that. But ó lóun pè tó lóun sọ yìí. Ó lóun ní ṣẹ́sùn tó sùn tíṣá. Ẹ bá gbọ́
ẹ ṣẹ́sùn tí ẹ ṣeun.
Ẹ ti ní pé ètè ti wà ìyá mo bá tẹ̀ ti fọ́ gbogbo wọn náà.
Kí ló ń béèrè fún?
Ṣé kí n sọ kinní kan fún yín, ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi? Ṣé rí ibi tí màmá yẹn ti kọ́ ṣe mistake kò ń ṣe 9 minutes tí Mohbad ṣẹ̀kú yẹn? Ó sọ̀rọ̀ kan jáde nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ wípé tóun bá ti débẹ̀, á ló ń sùn. Ó lè sùn odidi òde abiyamọ. Ìyàwó kan sọ fún mi pé ọmọ mi ń sùn, máa ti jáde. Máa ti pe Jésù. Kí ló ń jẹlẹ̀? Òun nìkan ló máa kọ́kọrin ni. Tó wá ń sùn odidi ọjọ́ méjì kò dé.
Karimo ní àárọ̀ ìjọ tí Karimo ní àárọ̀ ìjọ tí Mohbad kú. Ẹnu Karimo ló fi sọ o torí àwọn tí tó ń sọpọ́tì Wùmí àtẹlẹsẹ̀ lọ́pọlọ most of them wà. Ó ní àárọ̀ ìjọ tí Mohbad kú òun sọ fún Wùmí òun advice ẹ̀ pé kó wá iṣẹ́ ṣe kó wá nǹkan kan ṣe. Wọ́n ní lẹ́yìn yẹn òun tún wá pè.
Ẹni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ̀wọ́.
Ó ní Wùmí sọ pé ó ń sùn o. Ó ní Wùmí sọ pé ó ń sùn. Láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ tí Mohbad kú o torí mi ò mọ̀ bóyá téèyàn bá kú tán wọ́n máa ń sùn. Ìyẹn báyẹn number 1. Ó ní lẹ́yìn yẹn òun tún wá pè òun fẹ́ kí fún 5 months birthday Liam. Ó ní Wùmí ní pé ó ń sùn.
Tẹ́tẹ́ mi náà fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní 5 months.
Ìwà Karimo sì rèé ó ti sọ pé láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ tó kú. So àárọ̀ ọjọ́ tó kú ṣéèyàn tún máa ń sùn lẹ́yìn téèyàn bá kú tán.
Ìpa ẹ̀ láwọn aṣiwèrè. Àṣírí wọn ò bò sẹ́.
Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ Fáráò.
Then another one spending ó pe nọ́ọ̀sì ò gbé fóònù spending.
Mọ́mì mo rí ẹjọ́
spending jáde
ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́
ẹgbà nọ́mbẹ̀.
mo máa gbàgbé. Ṣé rí ẹ tá bá find out to nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn Mohbad ti kú kí nọ́ọ̀sì tó dé bóyá wọ́n wá ẹ̀gbá ọ̀fẹ́ ní injection yẹn ni tá bá gbọ́ nọ́ọ̀sì síta Mohbad
yẹn gbọ́ lérò láti
That's why don't you see nọ́ọ̀sì ta mọ́. Ìsídà Mohbad ó wá rán ara Mohbad tó ń gún lọ́bẹ àti ojú ibi tẹ́tẹ́ ti ń jáde àti injection láti ẹ̀ bá àmọ́ ẹ̀. Reason tó ní àwọn kókó tó gbé wá nìyẹn. Yàrá mi
nǹkan tí mi ń jọ torí pé kí ni wọ́n pe mọ́ nọ́ọ̀sì níjọ́ Monday àbí nọ́ọ̀sì ò gbé fóònù ẹ̀yin náà lẹ sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì lòun máa wá níjọ́ kejì. Eventually DJ Bami àti Wùmí náà pe nọ́ọ̀sì wá níjọ́ Tuesday kọ́ bá wa bí nọ́ọ̀sì ta ló wá treat níjọ́ Tuesday tó wá torí ìyá àdúrà ti sọ ìyá àdúrà ti sọ pé àárọ̀ ìjọ́ tí ọmọ yẹn kú bó ṣe sọ nìyẹn nínú interview tó grant ó wà ní YouTube ó wà ní Google àárọ̀ ọjọ́ tó kú yẹn ní Punch interview tó sọ ó wà ń bẹ̀rù àwa kọ́lá sọ̀rọ̀
ó láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ tó kú.
So ta ni nọ́ọ̀sì wá treat níjọ́ Tuesday.
àti nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ gan-an ni ò lẹ́sọ̀ọ́ sí.
iṣẹ́ tí nọ́ọ̀sì wá ṣe yàtọ̀ wọ́n ṣe ń gbé pamọ́ ọmọ wọ ní òtíbi tó ń lọ àìnú lójú tó ń lọ bó ti wà yẹ ọmọ yẹn náà ti yẹn ṣe rọ́bìṣì kò níbi tó ń lọ gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò níbi tó ń lọ nọ́tàn títí mo rí fèsì mo ní wò ó. Nọ́ọ̀sì náà accomplice ni nọ́ọ̀sì náà jẹ́. Of course.
So tí ò bá mọ̀ òun náà máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. A fẹ́ oṣù mélòó kan
para. Ó máa lọ sí.
As an accomplice.
Exactly.
Ó di àsọ̀kọ́ tó mọ̀ máa ẹ̀ sìn.
Torí kò tí iye gbogbo wọn sì wọ́n ti rìn káàkiri wọn fi sí
ìjà. Ìgbà tí ṣàlàyé ni nọ́ọ̀sì wá treat nílé Mohbad lọ́jọ́ Tuesday náà. Mohbad ti kú náà.
Ọlọ́run tó ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀.
Ìjọ Tuesday yẹn náà tó ń sọ fún wa pé nọ́ọ̀sì lòun máa wá níjọ́ kejì ṣebí Tuesday yẹn náà náà pé tí nọ́ọ̀sì lòun máa dé láti Kútọ̀nù níjọ́ kejì tó dẹ̀ jẹ́jọ́ Tuesday yẹn náà níjọ́ kejì dídìrín náà pè wá o.
Wọ́n pè Monday nọ́ọ̀sì ló tó máa ráyè nọ́ọ̀sì wá dé ní.
DJ Bami but Tuesday náà ní gbogbo nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀.
So to me
Tuesday náà pé nọ́ọ̀sì Tuesday náà níjọ́ kejì.
That's their own narrative.
No more. So Tuesday náà níjọ́ kejì tí nọ́ọ̀sì wá.
Yes.
Àbí? So ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì dé tó fún lábẹ́rẹ́. Táìmù wo
ẹgbọ́ kọ́mẹ̀ntì
ni ó react sí abẹ́rẹ́ tí nọ́ọ̀sì fún?
ẹgbọ́ kọ́mẹ̀ntì glam.
Ẹ dúró náà, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n gbàgbé. Táìmù wo mo ń bọ̀? Táìmù wo ni nọ́ọ̀sì àti DJ Bami náà lọ sí kí náà ń pè kẹ́míìsì láti lọ ra oògùn? Ìgbà wo náà ń domi lé Mohbad lórí? Ìgbà wo náà gbé sínú mọ́tò? Hospital ní wọ́n gbé Mohbad débẹ̀, brought him dead ní 15:20 p.m. I mean 15:20 hours military time tó jẹ́ 3:20 p.m. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní brought in dead or DOA dead on arrival torí ara àwọn tí Wùmí kan ò mọ dead on arrival tọ́ni kí ni kókó àgbẹ̀ pé níbo náà ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So ìyẹn báyẹn wọ́n ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe. Wọ́n tan torchlight sí lójú, wọ́n rí i pé ojú ẹ̀ ò rí àti bó ṣe yẹ kó rí àti téèyàn bá wà láyé. Mo ń túmọ̀ ẹ̀ ní Yorùbá ni o. Wọ́n rí i pé ojú ẹ̀ ò rí àti wọ́n ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe. Wọ́n sọ fún yín wọ́n fún yín ní medical report kẹ́ gbé lọ sí morgue. No, ẹ máa gbọ́, mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe. I know what I'm driving at. Because wọ́n fò pa wọn smart, wọ́n máa ń rìn kiri bí onífun ẹran ni. So èmi fẹ́ kán jókòó, kán lọ process gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ. Kán fi favoritism sílẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá pààyàn, pípa náà ló máa pa. Kán má da nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn ò mọ̀ lé lórí. Ẹ ń sọ pé bàbá ló ní kán máa gbókùú ẹ̀ padà sílé. Ṣé bàbá bá wọn lọ hospital tó fi ní kán gbókùú ẹ̀ padà sílé? Ṣé wọ́n sọ fún bàbá yẹn tó ọmọ yẹn ti kú? Azumi ká tiẹ̀ sọ pé ó ti kú. Ká ní pé ó ti kú. Ṣé ìyá Mohbad ló yẹ kán pè nílẹ̀ Yorùbá? Wọn ò ní àgbàlagbà ọkùnrin nílé tó lè tú fọ́fù tó fi lè tán bàbá débẹ̀. Tó fi wá jẹ́ pé ìyá Mohbad náà pè.
ẹ̀yin náà
Tó fi jẹ́ ìyá ló pè
nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ọkùnrin náà máa ń pè fún obìnrin. Jàmẹ́ pọ́n sẹ́mi pé bàbá yẹn ò ní compromise pẹ̀lú wọn náà.
That's why ni mò ń sọ.
Ní cooperate pẹ̀lú wọn, that's the reason. Kò ń ṣe ọlọ́pọlọ kíkú bí ìyá Mohbad. Bàbá yẹn wá ìsàn náà. Ọpọlọ ìyá Mohbad ò kú o, my sister. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ, òun tó jẹ́ kó kàn fáyà pẹ̀lú wọn.
Ó mọ̀ ní tó ń ṣe o.
Olè ó ń ṣẹ̀sìn àwọ̀rò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ìfilẹ̀.
Wọ́n ṣe yẹn tán, ẹ tún wá, wọ́n fi cotton wool sí nímú pé kẹ́ ẹ gbé lọ mọ́ṣúárì. Ẹ̀yin decide pé ẹ̀yin ò gba doctor gbọ́. Ẹ̀yin tún ní the second opinion tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé rọlẹ̀ pa. Hospital kejì tẹ́ gbé lọ. Ibẹ̀ náà wà. Báwo ló ṣe jìnnà síra sí?
Tẹ̀yẹ́ntì la gbọ́ di
Kí
ọ̀la.
ló sọ fún yín lọ hospital kejì tẹ́ gbé lọ? Tẹ́ fi padà gbé òkú ẹ̀ padà lọ sílé. No, Kúrámẹ́dì ní kejì bọ̀ níbo ló wà pépà tán fún wọn dà. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ gbé lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì, kí ló dé tẹ́ gbé òkú ẹ̀ padà sílé? Ṣé fẹ́ lọ sí jẹ ni?
No, wọ́n máa bọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀. Wọ́n máa fi lọ tẹ́ òkú ẹ̀ lábẹ́ sílẹ̀. Wọ́n bẹ́ lọ jẹ́ wọ́n bẹ́ mọ́.
Ṣé lẹ́yìn tẹ́ gbé òkú ẹ̀ délé ni nọ́ọ̀sì da omi lé lórí? Àmì ni nọ́ọ̀sì fún lábẹ́rẹ́ tẹ́ fi da omi lé lórí?
Wọ́n ní mo rí o, ṣé ní gbogbo
Ìgbà wo ni ìyẹn ṣẹlẹ̀?
àwọn obìnrin tó ń sọ
Kí àwọn tó ń sọ̀pọ̀ ti Wùmí.
mo máa ń sọ fún wọn, mo máa ń kọ́ sọ́dà comment máa ní ṣé Wùmí ti kú ni? Torí ẹ̀ ń gbèjà ẹ̀ ń ṣe voice out fún báyìí. Torí Mohbad ti kú làwa ṣe ń ṣe voice out fún Mohbad. Ṣé Wùmí ti kú ni? Tẹ́wájẹ́ yìí ni olùgbò.
Wọ́n ti sáré nì. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ tún wá gbọ́ wọ́n tún dá yín lóhùn question yín yẹn padà. Wọ́n ní ṣé torí pé Mohbad wá kú ó wá yẹ kán tún pa Wùmí ni? Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ rúrùn lẹ́nu wọn ni.
Mo sọ mo ní ó máa ń kú náà láì rí náà. Èmi sọ mo sọ pé Wùmí máa ń kú nítorí pé òun ló pa Mohbad. Ó jẹ́ sí
ọpọlọ wọn ti jìn, ó ti jọ dáa.
Wùmí jẹ̀bi ikú, Wùmí jẹ̀bi ikú, Wùmí jẹ̀bi ikú, ó dẹ̀ máa kú sí ni. Ó máa kú ní Wùmí lọ. Kò lè escape ẹ̀.
Ó máa ṣẹ̀ sí kó tó kú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, kò lè
Ṣé
escape.
wàá?
Kẹ́bá dẹ̀ tún wá wò ẹ́ tún ló ti ṣe é
Because ẹnu ẹ̀ náà ló ṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹnu ẹ̀ náà ló tún fi sọ fún wa pé ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú òun ni Mohbad kú. So ikú wo ló fẹ́ pa Liam?
Àmọ́ Liam ọmọ tí ò tí pọ̀dún kan tí kú wá kiri tán wá yìí sórí Mohbad ní Mohbad. Sọ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀pọ̀tì Wùmí ní obìnrin yẹn. ní diaspora àti Naija tẹ́ bá ṣẹ́kì gbogbo ọmọ wọn máa lè ní gbogbo wọn bí.
Of course. Ẹ mọ̀ pé lómi ti ń bẹ̀rù pé ọ̀rọ̀ Wùmí tó bá support ẹ̀ dáadáa eléyìí làwọn ọkọ náà máa fẹ́ lọ máa fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe DNA wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà tó fi ń
tó bá lọ́kọ nínú wọn tí ò bá ti ṣe DNA ọmọ ẹ̀ ìyá wèrè ni. Gbàtẹ́mi ń bọ̀ ní Amẹ́ríkà bíbá yìí ra ṣe DNA ọmọ mi mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta 99.9 ni wọ́n Amẹ́ríkà embassy láti ṣe kò sí kí Amẹ́ríkà ní result ti jáde wá ọkọ mi gan ti ní káwọn gan tó rí ní Nàìjà gbogbo wọn pátá ọmọ àlè lọ bí fọkọ wọn mọṣẹ wáyé òun náà ṣe ń sọ pé kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe tókó ti wà gbẹrìn pé ọmọ yẹn ò ṣọmọ Mohbad náà tiẹ̀ sọ fún mi.
Mohbad fúnra ẹ̀ mọ̀ kó tó kú ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n sọ wípé ó fẹ́ gba visa fún Liam tó yẹ ní sè bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà tó ń lọ ṣe gbogbo kinní yẹn ò correct padà wá Mohbad ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ta ló wá lọ́mọ ẹ̀sìkẹ́sì kan tí mo sọ Mohbad wá ń bí pé ta ló lọ́mọ. You know, wọ́n ti kọ́ torí pé bàbá yóò sí náà ṣe ń put gbogbo narrative irọ́ tó out there torí pé kò sí mọ́ láti bá wọn drag ẹ̀ yìí pé bó ṣe rí nílé tó bá wà láyé ṣé wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n nílé sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n pẹ́ lọ kíní kan ló dùn mí fún Naira Marley he knows pé bàbá yẹn máa kú he knows that's my pain even though with forever tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn ó yẹ kó Naira Marley wá láti lè ń ṣe gáàdì ọmọ yẹn ó ní gbogbo wọn ṣe travel lọ tẹ bá rántí
gbogbo àwọn tó ń bì ní ikú Mohbad lé Naira
tó kọrin tó sọ yìí pé àti lọ́yà àti kíní kan gbogbo wọn máa lọ sí rí bẹ́ẹ̀ rí wọn nítòsí láti gbà yẹn ni it's in London jẹyẹyìn London ni gbogbo wọn sá lọ ní gbogbo pírọ̀dù yẹn gbogbo wọn ló sá kúrò nítòsí because òun ló sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ pé Uncle Sam náà wọ́n ti gbé sí òun ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ òun ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ ni mo ní lọ́wọ́ ọmọ àrídùgbò ti láti September pẹ̀lú wọn ṣẹyẹ yín sìn ó ní Uncle Sam Larry wọ́n ti gbé sí that's it black.
Jesus.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa wò ó tábà ní pé ká fẹ́ máa fígọ̀ tábà ká máa point out to àwọn mistake Mohbad ṣé Ṣèyí yẹ kó jẹ́ manager ẹ̀ ni Ṣèyí òun ní baby mama Slantan tó bímọ fún Slantan kan náà ló tún bá kọrin àwọn ọ̀tá ló surround ẹ̀ completely. Ṣèyí àwọn ọ̀tá ló surround ẹ̀ completely ó rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ ó fura ó mọ̀ ẹgbọ́n tó sọ fúnra ẹ̀ nínú orin ẹ̀ wípé kò ń ṣe pé àárín nǹkan kan wípé even though a sọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣe pé àárín nǹkan kan ṣóyẹ yín ó lóun ṣe bíi pé òun ò rí nǹkan kan ṣóyẹ yín sìn ó wà nínú orin ẹ̀ ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fún ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì fún ara yìí pé nǹkan báyìí ló rí iwájú ẹ̀.
Person I know the year which kind of person be this? Àwọn èèyàn this one like
into many things látàrí Genesis. I just wish God can give
gbogbo wa náà gan kò sẹ́ tó gbọ́ Mohbad nígbà tó wà láyé gbogbo wa rí spirit ẹ̀ ló ń wá sókè sí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀pá ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ tó gbọ́ nígbà tó dẹ̀ ti lè competition nígbà táwọn ọlọ́pàá ó tiẹ̀ tán ní kankan ṣe sí ẹ̀ tí màá gbé Nàìjíríà ṣe scam.
No, ẹ máa gbọ́ Sister Remi ó competition fún wọn wọ́n wá wọ́n pè ọba wọ́n pè Sam Larry pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ wọ́n wá jọ wá lọ́jọ́ kan ibo náà ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní wẹ̀ náà that's why tó ṣe show up.
Exactly.
wọ́n máa protect ẹ̀ wọ́n máa invite àwọn ènìyàn lọ́tọ̀ láti ṣe investigation ọ̀rọ̀ dangerous náà.
àwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣe kọ́kọ́.
Àwọn oníṣẹ́ kankan tó máa lọ gbé pépà ní lọ́wọ́ pé kó máa sáyìn pé àwọn yẹn ò ní nǹkan kan ń kọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ àdúgbò lè sọ sí wọn.
wọ́n lè gbé pépà ní lọ́wọ́ abẹ́rẹ́ ìwọ̀n ọlọ́pàá
ní Nàìjíríà la pé ẹ̀yin orí tó
ṣebí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún bàbá ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Exactly, ọkọ Abusa.
Ṣebí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún bàbá ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ṣebí police station náà ni tí àwa tún sọ̀rọ̀ tí
police station.
Nǹkan tó ṣe tán ní kí bàbá ẹ̀ yẹ kó yọ páàtì yẹn kúrò. Kó yọ páàtì yẹn kúrò bí petition.
Láì ní gbó lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Bàbá Fáráò sọ pé ilẹ̀ kan péré lòun máa tà tó wà báwọn fi ṣe gbọ́. Ẹ̀wá ni kó lọ yọjú. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ yọjú?
Olúwa ló ní ilẹ̀ àti ẹ̀kú ẹ̀ mú sọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Àwọn kan sọ pé àwọn máa salẹ̀ 500 million wọ́n máa fi bá wọn ṣe ẹjọ́. Ìwọ tó bá rí ẹ̀rọ Ọlọ́run ló ní ilẹ̀ àti ẹ̀kú ẹ̀. Olúwa kọjá lọ. kó ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe Ọlọ́run mọ̀ ṣé bó la ṣe àwọn àṣírí táwọn ní tó ń tú yìí pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń sáré kiri bó ṣe ń ṣoògùn kiri bó ṣe ń wọnú ìgbàlẹ̀ wọn lọ kí ló padà ṣẹlẹ̀ Ọlọ́run máa jù wọn lọ òun ló jọba lórí ohun gbogbo.
Ẹ wo queen mother àwọn olóṣooṣù ẹni kó ti ń jẹ́wọ́ gan báyìí pé ilé ló kú sí ṣe bó ń ṣe
ìyẹn ti ṣiṣẹ́.
kó mọ pátá wọn lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ní.
tó tún ní kámẹ́rà wà lápò
tí Yorùbá ti ṣòótọ́ ó mọ máa ti rọ́pàdé irọ́ ni. so Ọlọ́run wà láàyè o.
Àwọn kan ń sapá tiwa ni kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe Ọlọ́run ṣiṣẹ́ o. Ó invoke spirit Mohbad láti ti ọgbà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ nǹkan kan o queen mother wọn náà ò ṣe dáadáa o ìwọ àti ọkọ ẹ gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ sí London tẹ gbé lọ wọ́n tún àtáàkì ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ẹ dẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ sọ kankan
ẹgbọ́n tó sọ́nù orí onípaṣọ ní lọ́dọ̀ paṣọ ní
wọ́n sì
Nàìjíríà.
jẹ́ ọmọ yẹn gan lówó wọn sọ́wọ́ ọmọ yẹn gan wọ́n sì jẹ́ lówó.
Ó ti ṣàlàyé
wọ́n àtáàkì ẹ̀ ní Cyprus wọ́n àtáàkì ẹ̀ ní London ó dẹ̀dẹ̀ until ìgbà tán tó pè ẹ́ ló tó wá jáde ó wá ṣe bí ẹni pé ò mọ Mohbad rí bí ẹni pé ò mọ kankan nípa ìyà tó ń jẹ ọkọ ẹ̀ náà dákẹ́.
ó ní dábàá àwọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí òní wọ́n lu ìbádìí o.
Jẹ́ríkù mọ̀dà àwọn olóṣù ẹ̀ wù mí ti jẹ́wọ́ Wùmí jẹ́wọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún Wùmí jẹ́wọ́ gbogbo bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ fún Jẹ́ríkù ti ń kà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀mí kíkà àti ṣiṣẹ́ ti bàlẹ̀.
Ó máa bàlẹ̀ wọn eléyìí tó máa já wèrè nínú wọn ló pọ̀ jù lágbàá ọba tó dá tó chílẹ̀kùn ayé àti ọ̀run ọba tó chílẹ̀kùn ọjọ́ ìní tó jẹ́ gbogbo sí ìmọ́lẹ̀ tó bá ti láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ́n máa kà wọ́n síta ni ó máa tì wọ́n síta wọn ni wọ́n yára wọ́n máa kà fúnra wọn.
ṣíṣẹ́ mi pé kó mọ̀dà ló jẹ́ ká lè Naira Marley ṣíṣẹ́ mi kó ti tún sọ fún fúnra ẹ̀ sì wúrà pé inú ilé ló kú sí náà Ọlọ́run lo VDM láti lè máa penetrate máa gún wọn ní pípé ìsádùn fún wọn abẹ́rẹ́ oró ló ń fún abẹ́rẹ́ ikú Ọlọ́run fún kó máa gún wọn wọn wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn wá ń voice out wọ́n sì máa sọ̀rọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́gbọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wò wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò wọ́n à ń bá bọ̀ ni eléyìí ò tiẹ̀ lè ṣe ó tiẹ̀ ti bu wọn lọ́wọ́ eléyìí ò ṣe kọ́bà ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ funfun lélẹ́yìí ó ti sọ ó ní èèyàn mẹ́rin lò ẹ wá fún kílẹ̀ ká lọ máa dákú níwájú ọmọ akúnyányán bàbá mi fúnra rẹ̀.
Ó ṣe àwọn nìkan gan ló jẹ́ lówó my sister mísí mi àwọn ọba kan wà gan tó ń jẹ́ lówó jẹ́ Mohbad lówó wọn ń ṣe mẹ́rin tó ń bá jowó bó ṣe wà yẹ. Nobody is coming out to say pé kíní because some believe kò ti kú bọ̀ wọ́n á rí i pé Ọlọ́run wà láàyè ó ní èèyàn mẹ́rin lòun nínú one body èèyàn mẹ́rin lòun don't fuck with me kó rọra olórí wọn ò pé.
ẹ̀rí pé ìyá Wùmí gan náà ní tìjú rẹ̀ ṣojú mọ̀kẹ́ ó tún yáwó lọ́wọ́ Mohbad kò sán ọ̀dẹ̀ sẹ́yìn tó jòkú lọ́wọ́ ó pọn ló máa sàn káàsán láyé wọ́n máa sán lọ́rùn.
Jẹ́ kí n sọ kínní kan fún yín sísá Rẹ́mi wọ́n máa jòkú lọ́wọ́ because wọ́n ti mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò ṣe bí ìjókòó wọn níbẹ̀ yẹn
wọ́n máa kọ́
wọ́n fẹ́ àbùkù so wọ́n fẹ́ gba gbogbo nǹkan tó ní lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kan ti sọ
àwọn máa kọ́
ní pé kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ fáwọn
ti di pé fọ̀sẹ́ wọ́n máa kọ́ mọ́mì wọ́n á kọ́
ọlọ́gbára ìdùnmọ̀rì.
Má ṣe wà ẹ́. Má ṣe wà ẹ́.
Ìwọ̀làwà yóò máa jẹ. Tí ó bá dọ́là òun tó fẹ́ fún mi tí owó ẹ̀ wọlé sí, ọ̀run máa gbà jáde.
Máa náà kí 8 hours máa pé o.
Ọba rẹ̀ mi lọ sùn.
10 minutes to go.
Okay, ọba rẹ̀ we do really appreciate you. I appreciate the overall. Thank you so much for entertaining.
Thank you. Oh yeah, continue. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, you know.
Ó ṣe jìnnà.
Ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kí ọmọ ọkùnrin ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kọ́ sì fẹ́ family.
Àmì Jésù àtòbìnrin gan pàápàá.
Family wicked.
Àmì Jésù.
Family wicked. Very wicked family.
Ìgbà tí tèmi mo sọ fọ́lọ́run Olúwa ṣebí mi ló mú fún èmi mo dẹ̀jẹ̀ lé lórí gift mi ni mo ń kàbí wèrè ní gift mi ni nǹkan tó fi pa mí lẹ́rìn ni ó ní ṣe nǹkan dáadáa fún mi kó tún fi pa mí lẹ́kùn olúwa báwo ló wá ṣe jẹ́ gbogbo ibi tọ́mọ mi há sí àwọn tó fọ̀jọ́ òkùnkùn gbọ́n á tó ń fi gbàdí ọmọ mi tó láwọn ń gbà tọ́ lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n ṣe rí ìgbà tí mò ń kó gbẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n sí mẹ́ wọ́n ṣe wá rí sí ó wù wọ́n olúwa já ọmọ mi gbà finá já gbà kó finá jó gbogbo ọjọ́ òkùnkùn wọn ìtí ìyá Mohbad bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ yẹn ò ní lọ wọ́n ti sàn kò ní lọ kò sẹ́ni tí ò kì í ṣe mistake náà. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe náírà.
Nàìjíríà gan-an ó pa wọ́dà. Òun gan ṣògùn sọmọ yẹn. Kó máa ní sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà.
Ṣẹ́yìn ò mọ̀ ní báwo ni wọ́n fún bàbá ní ṣé 20,000 ló fún bàbá ó fún ìyá ẹ̀ ní 5 million ẹ̀yìn ò rí different ni. That's a big difference right there, a big gap gidi.
Ìyá wèrè tó dé lọ́sàn-án gan tó gbẹ́sẹ̀ ikú wọlé tó gbẹ́sẹ̀ ikú wọlé ìyá wèrè. Ṣé bàbá ẹ̀jọ́ ẹ wo àti fọ́nì bàbá ẹ̀jọ́ máa gé kàdé ẹlẹ́nu lọ́rùn ni ó máa gbé kàsẹ́nu pé ṣé ìyá lè lè ṣá gbogbo etí tí ìyá yẹn pa ni bàbá ẹ̀ rí náà gbogbo etí tí ìyá yẹn pa ni bàbá ẹ̀ bá máa rí kílẹ̀rì pé ilé ìwòsàn náà.
Phoenix ọba.
Okay. Tí bá ti kúrò lórí live. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. Gbogbo ẹni tó ń ṣe kàlàyé kó máa múra sí o torí pé ẹ̀san ń bọ̀ lólúwa wí. Kọ́kọ́ lòun má fi àdánwò tí òun ṣe tiwa dán wa wò nítorí pé a sùn jù.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ pé ẹ̀pọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sínú ilé.
Ẹ pa sínú ilé ẹ̀ tẹ̀ try láti respect ẹ̀ àtọ̀. Ẹ tún gbé sábẹ́ staircase bàbá ẹ̀ tún gbà ń bẹ̀rù báyìí.
Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ kankan jẹ́jọ́ mo fẹ́ sáré sọ kankan. Àwọn
wọn ṣe láyìn tè ẹ tún gbé sẹ́.
Àwọn tí Wùnmí wọ́n sọ kankan láàárọ̀ yìí mi ìdẹ̀rẹ̀ mi máa ń ya wèrè lórí àwọn kankan because if I don't disrespect you don't disrespect Baba we asking question we asking big question ni. Ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé bàbá yẹ kó ti ṣe autopsy 3 days mo jọ sọ tán torí èmi ò interject nítorí kò náwó ni kò fi lè ṣe autopsy àti toxicology ọmọ orí mi gbalẹ̀ ni mo ní ṣe for what are you talking about? So you are telling me that equal opportunity Woman Rights Act nítorí pé rich and poor lẹ́ ń tọ́ láti sọ so ẹ sọ fún mi iṣẹ́ tí Wùnmí ṣe torí ẹ náà wà ń jáwọ́ fún bàbá iṣẹ́ tí Wùnmí ṣe is Wùnmí has any professional job is it has any business or shop that she open.
Bọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́ jọ̀gọ̀ ṣe rántí.
No, mo kàn tẹ́ láti sọ ni mo ní so nǹkan tó apply fún bàbá ló apply fún Wùnmí.
That's right.
Wọ́n fún Wùnmí náà lówó jẹ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ fi wọ́n fún lówó oúnjẹ tọ́jú ọmọ ẹ̀ ni.
Right from the beginning ẹ̀ mọye millions tó ń tán donate fún ní
sọ́ọ́ni ẹ̀mí ò tẹ̀lé mọye àwọn owó envelope.
Ó máa ti bẹ́ẹ̀ tán báyìí.
Bàbá fẹ́ balance kan ẹja balance in a right way. Ìgbà fún bàbá Mohbad pé torí pé kò ní kíní tó sọ fún pé Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá ni it's not Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá.
Olórí bèrè bọ́lú ẹ̀.
Sísà
Yé ti 70 acres. Ìnáwó wọ́n ṣe ń pè GoFundMe bàbá yẹn. Wọ́n ṣe ń pè GoFundMe bàbá yẹn ní GoFundMe.
Ẹ tún wọn nǹkan tó ń sọ, mo wá sọ fún wọn, mo ní is it 3 days ní Lagos State government tó ṣe autopsy àti toxicology. Mo ní if we give them maximum time, they supposed to give us result October last year. They give us the result May this year. Mo ní what are you talking about? Mo ní you said Wunmi went to go and Aya Falana. She went to Falana's firm to write petition to Commissioner of Lagos State. I don't even know to bring evidence so they can find out what happened, everything, all the evidence, giving for investigation. Money, what did police Lagos State did? They didn't do anything. Those people in that house, did they take them to Corona inquest? It's only 3 people went to Corona inquest and 2 people outside that they didn't live with Mohbad. What are you talking about? When a woman should have write petition to bá mọ̀ pé justice, kó sọ fún Falana, kó sọ fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá fún wọn tí kò wọn tán. Ṣé àwọn tí Wùnmí yóò máa fẹ́ máa sí sà?
Kò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ yẹn. Wùnmí ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àǹtí Fẹ́mi wọn lè answer mi. Ànígbà tí mo wà wọn lè fún mi ní that answer. Nǹkan tó máa pè Wùnmí ló máa sọ. Ẹ sọ fún mi pé Wùmí sọ pé ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú ni Mohbad kú. Ó ní òwe ni mo ní ṣe wọ̀ òkè òwe wèrè wù.
Wọ́n ti gbálẹ̀.
Mo ní Wùmí tó ṣépè fọmọ ẹ̀. Ṣé kò ṣépè fọmọ ẹ̀ nínú voice note tó fi ń bá àbú ẹ̀bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀? Ó ṣépè fọmọ ẹ̀ náà. Mo ní ẹ̀bẹ̀
Tó ló ti nípa tọmọ
mo ní ìwé lọ́kùn mi. Mo ní a nífẹ̀ẹ́ Wùmí. Àwa gangan tá à ń ṣe justice of Mohbad la nífẹ̀ẹ́ Wùmí.
Of course, we do.
Because I fẹ́ better future fún wa náà.
Mo máa yé ti ìṣẹ́gbọ̀n nǹkan tí kò ṣe lọ́dọ̀ Fáídà àbí kí wọ́n fi máa bọ̀bọ̀ kópa rẹ̀.
Ta ni?
Wọ́n ṣe àbúkú ló ń jẹ́. Ó ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń bú sáàmà àtẹ́rí wọ́n ṣe
wọ́n ní kí ni?
ó ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń jáde sáàmà àti nípa àṣẹ jọ́sí fún
Hello. Guys, please help me click like and share. So now, Byron will come run enter. 2 hours ago just now. Hi, Fumilayo, how you doing? Happy Sunday.
Can you take it?
Guys, help me click like big cool. Hey, Lady Harris, they line. Oh, say what session. I want to stop and I will restart because this was the session. Guys, help me click the like button. I'm going to stop because it's been 2 hours. So let's stream Lady Harris. Because now what will be because they dragged her yesterday. I know she's going to respond.